We are playing the game about feeding a black hole. So all I know about this game right now is that when you tap and hold on these red pentagons, hexagons, septagon, whatever the hell these shapes are, you get $1. So I know that, and I've just run out of time. We have $4, 4 whole schmackaroons. Don't spend that all in the same place. And we gotta upgrade. And make sure y'all smash that smash button, like that like button. We could get the session timer for $2. That gives us 2 extra seconds. We could, damn, $300. Time added when black hole grows. I haven't seen it grow yet. $10,000. Electric asteroids. Okay, so are the things we're getting asteroids? No, 1 quadrillion. Okay, let me chill, bro. Let me chill. Let me get the timer up a little bit. How about that? We can get 100% to 175 breaker radius. I mean, I would prefer to save for my damage. I think if I can get my damage up from 1 to 2, that'd be better. Let's feed the black hole all over again. Yo, some of these upgrades are insane prices. Am I ever gonna get the luxury of affording that? I don't know. That's kind of how my whole generation feels. Can I break 1 more, please? Thank you. I think I broke 6 that time. Yeah, I did. $8. How'd I do that? That doesn't make sense. 6006 total 8. Oh, that's just the amount of money okay, that makes sense. That's all my money combined. Okay, well now, whoa, we could get a lot more asteroids, but that means nothing to me. I can't break them. So let's get some breaker damage. I can also get 100% to 175. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to afford that. And we can see more upgrades starting to spawn. Now, I want this one. I'm not gonna lie. I want the Supernova. I don't know why I can't hover over it. I want the Supernova percent damage for 1 quadrillion, or whatever the hell Q stands for. Could be a lot of things. Could be 1 quack. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Ooh, look at that. We just broke 3 at once. Double dash. Destroy 2 asteroids at once. And as always, the goal is to 100% it. But if I'm gonna be here for 10 years, I don't know if I have 10 years to spare on this video. I hate to break it. I'm gonna try my damnedest. What are we looking at now? 12 schmackaroonies earn $10 in a session. Okay, these achievements are coming a little bit too easy. Let's go to the upgrades, see what we can get for $12. We can get more asteroids. We can get a bigger radius. I think a bigger radius would suffice first, because we can still get. Look at it. Look at this. This radius is nice. I mean, we can do some stuff within this radius, right? A lot of 2 pieces, a lot of pairs that we can enjoy here. But I'm starting to see why you might want 50 asteroids. We're getting pretty close. We got 15, I assume, right? Yeah, 15 out of the 20. We've got 20 schmackaroonies. Maybe we up the amount of asteroids. Maybe we want to one-shot them first. Nah, I couldn't see a reason why, because we have such a big radius. Oh, mama. Oh, okay. Okay, come on. Nobody can stop me on this entire damn universe except for maybe the black hole. He could probably put an end to my plans. Look at this. We're making like $4 at a time here. Definitely, we got to go for the damage upgrade soon. We got $44. We made $31 there. Let's get some more breaker damage. Now we can get critical damage. Critical damage chance and chance. Okay, this is the same upgrade. $20 for 10%, $15 for 5%. That seems like a little bit of a scam. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. Thankfully, I'm too smart to fall for such a thing. I'm thinking we up the asteroids as well, because now we can one-shot them. So I should be able to just go around. Oh, look at how satisfying that is. Okay, this is getting sick. The music's getting hype. It understands what I'm going through. It understands my emotional state at the moment. Ooh, okay. Oh, damn it. There were so many things there. Look at that. $66. We have $7 here. Let's go take this to the bank and wipe my behind with it. What are we thinking of doing? Speed, maybe? I don't really want critical damage. I haven't seen a need for it. I guess I want more breaker speed. And then, oh, is there really? I mean, how does a black hole grow? I haven't seen it grow. Has it been growing the whole time and I just haven't been seeing it? Maybe I haven't been paying attention. Let's go for more critical breaker, whatever breaker damage. Asteroid size. Oh, all right. Well, we might as well get up to 15% critical damage chance. Not that it matters at the moment, but maybe we'll see the crit hit and that'll look cool. This is way faster. I don't know what that upgrade said, but I feel like this number is higher. Oh, I saw some crits. Yeah, it does 6. I don't like the 666 that appears though. We love God here. Out of time. Feed the black hole enough to cause it to grow. It grew. I didn't even notice. 80 asteroids destroyed. I've got 80 buckaroonies. Let's up the asteroid size, up our breaker speed even more. Let's see what these asteroids. Okay, they're bigger. Do they take more hits? Oh, that's less satisfying, but the second hit makes 2 $2 allegedly, someone said. Whoa, now if the second hit makes $2 dues, I mean, I gotta get the second hit as much as possible. I think it grew. I think that's what that weird like light changing event was. We made $120 nearly. What do we want to do now? We can up the asteroid size even more, but I don't think that would make sense unless I got more. You know what? I can afford both of them, and I can't really afford anything else. Asteroid mass. What does that mean? More mass? Does that mean it makes 40% more money? Because that's all I really care about. I don't care if it has the least mass in the world. Or oh, you know what? It probably contributes to the black hole growth more. Because when you feed the black hole, does a black hole actually like grow? Is that like when you feed it mass? Because that's kind of crazy if you think about it. Because it's low key, isn't it like infinite mass? But like on the low key, not like for real, but like just on the low key. Also, why are some of these little babies and some of these are big boys? What's up with that? $91. Ooh, okay. I'll stop talking. You threw a Benjamin in my face. For non-Americans, that means $100. Maybe we could up the breaker speed or the mass. I think I'm more interested in breaker speed than the mass. I still haven't figured out why growing the black hole is necessarily a good thing. Is that how we win, perhaps? I haven't seen it give me money. Maybe I should pay a little bit more attention, though. Maybe it does actually give me a good guap bonus, and I'm just simply not seeing such a thing. I didn't even see it grow. Like, what the hell are planet cores star plasma? I didn't even look at those before. What does that mean? All right, well, I guess we got some more celestial bodies to consume, but not yet. We could up the asteroid mass, and then we could up the breaker damage to 5. I mean, I don't think this matters too much. Soon, I get to start building out this, but I really don't get. I don't even know. I don't know. There are so many questions that I have. Orange. Yes, I knew that. I knew that all along. Orange. Orange gives us a bonus, so I like it. I will break 2 at the same time and be happy with myself. I wonder if this is more profitable. I don't even know. I'm so confused right now in trying to make this black hole grow. Made $183, earn $100 in a session. Damn, I didn't do that before. So that means I made like double the money with the oranges. Okay. Oranges are a very profitable business to enter. We can up our breaker damage. I don't know. The crit chance is cool, but like 1 billion. Dude, what? You know what I mean? Like, dude, what? Like, oh yeah, maybe I'll afford that in a little bit. Yeah, that'll be cool. What can we do in the meantime? I can afford 120. I don't know. I can afford $115. These two cost 125. What is it? Oh, this is the amount it crits for. This is the chance. I'd rather have more chance. I'd rather have a more consistent crit than a better crit, I think, for right now. I mean, they have their different situations, I'm sure. Whoa, black hole grew already. Okay, maybe that's why I haven't been seeing it, because it happened so early that I'm not paying attention. Or maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. How much did we make this time? 250. Not yo. I just keep making more and more money. We're starting to get to the point though where, you know, I might have to start going down this branch because I only have $314. Shout out my number pi. What are you thinking I do with this 314? I buy this and then this. Is that the goal here? So we've maxed out for, I mean, all we can right now. This is basically inaccessible. We've maxed out our little part over here. What are we, like $10,000 for electric asteroids? What does that even mean, bro? Just get me in, coach. Let me play a little bit. Dude, these big orange ones are what's making all the money in the world. This is like how Nvidia takes up a big chunk of the S&P 500. Isn't it like 8% or something insane like that? My nerds in the comments are going to understand what that means. Look at that, 371. I've got enough to get this upgrade, but boom, now our time added. Oh, wait, I didn't read that right at all, I don't think. So we get an extra 3 seconds when the black hole grows. So we want the black hole to grow as much as possible, because then we get more time to be alive. And I think that's what everyone needs to realize, is that you always want to cherish the time you have alive, because people are always upgrading to get more of it. Like, it's a very valuable currency to have seconds, even minutes, even hours. Okay, but we ran out of time. We've met our fate. I didn't make too much more this time, but I have $600. Maybe there's something here. Breaker damage, probably. Asteroid spawned when the black hole grows. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I think I want more damage though. I kind of really need to hit like a truck here if I want to do any satisfying amount of work. Dude, these clusters of orange are so awesome. Also, I haven't seen the black hole grow twice in the same game, which makes me believe that it can only grow once and then never grow again. It's kind of like me when I was 10 years old, when I grew from maybe 4'2" to 4'5" and then never grew an inch again. It's a very sad thing. I don't like to talk about it too much. $718, chance to spawn in a new asteroid when an asteroid is destroyed. Destroyed, huh? Oh, no, I have to censor that. Damn it. That was a pun between asteroid and destroyed, and I just realized what I said. That's gonna be a fun one for my editor to read. What do I do? Add time when an asteroid is destroyed. Honestly, sounds pretty yummy to me. Could also spawn more when it grows, but like, do I really care about such a thing at the moment? To be honest, I don't think so. I really don't have any care in my heart for that. I think I just want to add more asteroids when I destroy, or add more time, excuse me, when I destroy the asteroids, because more time is so awesome, I think, right? It lets me get more like orange stuffs and stuff. Oh, it feels like I'm clearing out a lot of this already. That's pretty interesting. The orange ones obviously are left there. We're still only making 400 bucks each time. Let's up the chance even more. Was that a double decker? That was a double decker. Holy. And then we need $1,900 for a little more breaker damage. This is ridiculous, the prices that this game upcharges you on, bro. This is actually scammy. But that's alright. You know what? I am not new to scams. I've performed a couple myself, and it doesn't matter if they were successful or not. I'm still a very, very good scammer. Maybe we can go... what do we go for in the upgrades? We've got 800 bucks. Do I go for more asteroid mass? Because I'm thinking, right? Like, if we could just make these asteroids massive, that'd be awesome. Ooh, more speed, but that barely for 900 bucks. See what I mean? Like, we're getting scammed out of our money here. All right, I wish I had a little more money, though. I would get another thing of asteroid mass, and then maybe... Whoa, yellow! Yes, that's like the Play-Doh I used to eat. Hell yeah. Whoa, I think I just saw it grow twice. That was cool. I can't tell if it grew once or if it grew twice. There is this thing called counting, but I'm really, really new to it. So if any of you in the comments could help me out, like with the fingers and stuff, like I don't even know how to use those for counting. We're out of time again. Have I made $1,000? Holy damn! Whoa, 1,700. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I did make over 1,000. I thought I was being facetious, but I was just being real. Let's get more mass, because clearly that's the answer to everything, is just to get more massive. We can up the chance to get new asteroid when I break an asteroid. Sure, why not? And like, this breaker radius is so gaga. 900 bucks for 10%, 1,000 bucks for 10%. Like, really? Really? Let's add some more asteroids when the black hole grows, though. I think green! Yes, like grass. I know that one because I've been outside a couple times. It breaks very slowly, I will say that. This also... Oh, I just realized there's like a circle. There's an not an opaque. There's a translucent white circle within the freaking black hole that like it grows and you can see it. It's very interesting. So what, do I make like 1 Q now? Damn, I make 5 grand! Okay, I'm living a pretty cushy life at this point. Every day I'm making 5 grand. What is that, 1.8 mil a year? I'm pretty happy with that. That doesn't feel half bad. We could up our damage for sure. But like, see how that's so much bigger than the number that I make? 100 million? Really? Like, we're talking many multiples. I could like up my chance to get a new asteroid, I guess. Yeah, why not? And then, you know what? This is actually not a scam though. This is a good breaker radius. I will gladly take 100% for however much that was. It was like $15 or so $100. That's way better than the 10% that I've been getting for like $1,000. That's a ridiculous ask. I think these greens are worth a lot because we make a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing like $400 every time I get one of those, and I'm seeing 100 for the yellow. So sometimes actually multiple yellows could be better than a green, but yellows and green at the same time are obviously the best deal, right? Woo, 7 grand. Okay. How do I compound interest though? How do I invest in the S&P 500 and get an average of a 10% return year after year? The music went silent after I said which made it even more awkward because I forgot what I was gonna add on to that. Let's just buy everything. How about it? Let's just do what every good rich man does and buy everything. Just get way too big for my britches. So we have both of these maxed out as far as we're willing to go, because 1 billion and 100 million, I mean, I don't know how close they look to you, but to me they don't look too close. We can use WAST here, which is interesting because I've only been using one hand for this video. Do not get any ideas. We can, I guess, save up 10k for electric asteroids. I'm not exactly feeling the premise of them. I don't think I'm sold exactly, but you know, it's the only thing I can afford. So at that point, why even have moral standards if you can only afford one thing? I wonder if upgrading this black hole even does anything though. I'm feeling a little doubtful, you know. I'm really I'm at the beach. I'm at the, or maybe the desert, you know. I'm on my knees asking, Father, why have you forsaken me? I'm very very confused as to why the asteroid going, or the black hole going bigger doesn't seem to add to my pocket. We did add 10 seconds, which is insane to think about because it didn't feel like I added 10 seconds. But hopefully it'll feel like I added 10% electric asteroid spawning. Now the next ones are more asteroid mass, which we know is very good. More electric asteroid damage. Does it not do like normal damage? Like this? Breaker damage? And then breaker damage. Okay, right under it. Yeah, does this electric asteroid not follow the same type of damage? Because that honestly wouldn't be surprising. Ew, I don't like how they look. Ew, oh, they zap things. I mean, I figure. Do they just, oh, they just break other asteroids. Wait, that's kind of goated though, especially for yellow and for green. Oh, okay. I mean, this is an interesting mechanic. I don't know if I would have bought this unless it upgraded more stuff for like more mass, because then we could see blue asteroids maybe. And blue asteroids will remind me of my home planet. A lot of it's blue, but then there's like a little bit that's green. More than 10K in a session. That's what I love to see. Let's go for more asteroid mass. We are at 360. Now, this is asteroid critical damage. I don't get the hype. I think I would just go for normal beaker damage. We need 22 grand, but maybe that's achievable with a new level of asteroids. If we even get one, because if we don't get one, that's going to be sad. And I think I'm sad. I think I just got more green. Even since I was a kid, bro, I hated when I got more green. Actually, the older I got, the more I appreciated a lot of green. Not because I eat vegetables, but because I love money. And thankfully, we should be making a lot of that pretty soon, because we're getting so many green things that I really don't see a way for us to go broke at the moment. I might be making $20,000-$30,000 today. I'm feeling up 20,000 on the money. Hell yeah. All right, let's get some more breaker damage. This is another thing of breaker damage. This is more electric asteroid. I don't get it, bro. What is there really some hype around that? Is electric just the new thing? I feel like Henry Ford in the 19 whenever the hells. We're just collecting green at this point. I think that's the message that I'm trying to send to everybody. Just collect your green and go about your business, bro. That's all that really needs to happen at the moment. Oh no, I hate when the timer runs out and I'm doing something. Like if I'm not doing anything, don't run out. Also, I very faintly saw that it like mentioned the number of clicks that I put down. Is that gonna affect anything, do you think? Because that is a stat that they just showed that because all I've been doing, right, is tapping and holding the left button. And don't get me wrong, I love tapping and holding the left button, but if I have to give it up, if I have to sacrifice it for the greater good of this video game, I will think about it, most likely. And by that, I mean, I'll probably consider it very easily so. But yeah, you see how, look, it does it. What the, okay, maybe if I go to the upgrades, look right here where my cursor is. Let's see, it didn't show up. What the hell? Okay, you gotta rewind, bro, because that's ridiculous. Let's go for a little more breaker damage here. Look at this, electric asteroid chance to fork. 900 billion, damn, 350. I wouldn't mind that right now. We'd one-shot everything and its grandmother. All right, well, the only thing left to get in this section seems to be all these electric asteroid things. So I'll do it, you know. I don't prefer to, I don't think, because it's a little bit tedious, a little bit silly to me. But, you know what, maybe, I guess I kind of see the hype of breaking the asteroids that are electric a little faster, because then they break all the other ones a little faster, and then you break everything in total a little faster. But like, is it really that big of a deal? I don't know. It sounds a little overhyped in my opinion, in my very humble mathematical genius opinion. Look at that, very small black hole. Okay, that's not what I wanted to hear, actually. I don't look at that. I thought it was gonna say something way nicer. Let's get these two. More electric stuff. Okay, so the electric stuff is just gonna go bonkers in this category, I guess. I still don't know how I'm supposed to make $900 billion, $1 billion, or $900 million, or $1 quadrillion for that matter, but I guess that's a thing for future more keys. He's a little more in the future. You like what I did there? You like what I did there? I hope you like what I did there, because I didn't. I hated what I did there. Can I get some more seconds, please? Holy, I feel like a fat lady and man. I feel like both of them. Where's the little thing that said I only clicked once? I really want to see that. I feel like that's a secret stat that I got to peer my eyes onto. Let's go for some fork chance, because I'm hungry. I want dinner. Like I said, I'm feeling like a fat lady and man. I want seconds. I want a fork. I want freaking freaking everything, bro. Just don't give me a napkin. You know what's interesting? Maybe this says a little bit of how I grew up, but I really did not know there was a difference between a paper towel and a napkin until relatively recently. And I'm not impoverished either. I thought they were the same thing. I use them for the same purpose. Like, I didn't even know you were, okay, this is embarrassing, but like, I didn't even know you were supposed to use a tissue specifically for your nose. I thought it was like a cute little thing that people did, but apparently you're not supposed to use paper towels on your nose because then it irritates. I didn't know that, bro. Even today, I've just been sneezing and blowing my nose in a freaking nap. See, paper towels, see? That was a live demonstration for you. Yeah, I really didn't know they were any different. I think I'm just hoarding up money, maybe. I don't know. There's not really much else for me to do. I'm feeding this black hole, but it's not very hungry. Maybe he's not feeling like a fat lady. Maybe that's just me. And man, sorry. I have to include both because I'm feeling like both. But he's just staying a very small black hole. I'm still making only 42 or 35,000 each. And I've really, I guess, more chance to fork, but like, do I even care about this? I don't feel like I do. I'm just upgrading to upgrade right now. Maybe this is something big. Maybe we're building up to something really, really hype. So I don't want to let my guard down. I also don't, whoa, what is that? Unlock 50 upgrades. Okay, cool. Maybe can that achievement give me $1 quadrillion? Just a little ask, just a little question. I'm not getting it. I mean, I see how the electrics are pretty good now. The more I level them up, the better they become because that's the point. But I'm not seeing their impact be too insane. I don't know, maybe the dollar price at the end. No, see, it's like the same. Even after I upgraded it, it's a couple thousand more. Okay, let's go for this and see what this is. 60,000. Ooh, wait, we might unlock blue finally. Wait. Okay, hopefully I can make the same today as I made yesterday because I only made 44 grand yesterday. And I say only, but like, if I make any less, I can't afford that. So I'm really hoping I make the same amount today as I did yesterday so I can get blue. I'm so excited for blue, bro. Ever since I realized that like orange is really good and then yellow's even gooder and then green's like the goat, blue might be the boat. Or maybe it'll be the bloat from getting so many seconds. I'm not sure. Okay, 44,000 minimum, please. 57. Ooh, all right. Look at that. See? Useless. Oh, useless menu. Okay, dude. Come on. This game has a button that calls you out. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get that number really high too. I'm gonna get a damn auto clicker. Screw you. You know, you want to give me that stupid number? I'm gonna abuse it. I'm gonna get that number real high. Let's go for 50% asteroid mass. I'm gonna continue, and just at the start, I'm launching that auto clicker. I see some blues down there, though. I see them blues. I see you. How much you worth? 3,000. Wait, wasn't it? Oh, I was just making like 44,000. Damn. Wait, that's a nice little stimmy check right there. 2,000, 2,000. I assume those are littler ones. And now, wait, we don't have any more oranges or reds. Where'd they go? Did we eat them all? Did we actually? That's so embarrassing, bro. Excuse me. I didn't mean to. I just got carried away. All right, what's today's paycheck looking like? Ooh, 75. Way too many useless. Yeah, there you go. 166 useless manual clicks. You want to track my useless manual clicks? I'll give you a damn reason to do such a thing. I just checked. That's the only achievement on useless clicks, bro. Okay, I can get rid of my auto clicker. You have served me very well, useless auto clicker 4.1. That's what that says. OP stands for useless. With 90k, I could up my radius. I could get a... I don't even want to look at that right now. It's such an embarrassingly low amount for such a high amount of money. I guess I just get my breaker radius. I don't really care for bonus asteroid critical damage bonus. You know what I mean? Like, we're using 5 words here to say absolutely nothing. Why not just close our mouths and breathe for once? What is this? More size? Ooh, 100,000. Okay, that's gonna... So I assume the 50% upgrades generally are there... Like, this was 50%. Generally, you get one of them to, like, up the quantity of the last really cool thing, right? So see how these were 60%, 60%, 40% actually, and then 50%. I don't know. Maybe I'm just coming up with theories. Let's continue. I've got 15 grand. I need 100 grand so I can get a lot more bluers. So we're looking for the bluers at the moment. Ooh, look at this. It's a 2 for bluer. That's worth a lot of money where I'm from. You know what's embarrassing about me? I feel like I embarrass myself a lot on this channel, and I don't plan to stop doing that. I am originally from Newark, New Jersey. Probably the most embarrassing city in the world to be from because it sucked. There's like nothing good out of it except for the Morquise YouTube channel. Well, no, the Morquise YouTube channel, it was made in Florida. It is okay. 103. Wait, is that enough or did I need 110? Ooh, Ooh, it's enough. Yes, let's go for more. Ooh, 250. We could get purple asteroid. No way. I don't think we do get purple asteroid. That's a lot of blues, but I don't think that's enough blues to warrant getting purple asteroid. Maybe we do. We got to try for 250,000. Hopefully we can make it in this run because I'm seeing way more blues now, like insanely more blues. And even these little blues are worth 1,300, which is very, very good for the pocket, especially when I can collect like 7 of them at a time. Dude, 6 or 7 of the $1,300 ones is pretty much 10K, right? I think that's like 9,100 to, what's the low end of that? I can't do the math because I'm looking for blues here. It's 7,500, I think. No, 13 times 6, 7,800. Whoa, 300,000. Okay, I got a useless manual click. Shut up. Maybe I don't like that red thing because it's red and it makes me mad like a bull. Could go for more damage, but like more mass is just better. Whoa, ooh, golden asteroid. Okay, I want to know what you're doing later tonight. I might want to see you. Let's go for some electric asteroid critical damage bonus. It flows off the tongue and I just want to get it out the way. We can still get these 3 as well, but they total like $260,000. I think I would just spawn more golden asteroids or any at all. We have a 0% chance right now. Oh, purple. Hi. How much is purple worth? Wait, you have big purple. 23 grand. Oh, I just found my new love and it's purple. Okay, no way we're not going to be able to afford the next asteroid mass upgrade, right? That's really what scales you off is the asteroid mass. I can see the asteroid mass is so good. I just want infinite upgrades of those. I don't even care if I can break them, honestly. I think I just want more so I can see the different color. Okay, we got one purple at the end right there. Woo! 600 grand I've got on me. Do we want golden asteroids or would I rather just get these 3 out the way? We get a little bit faster and a little bit more damage. You know what though? Gold. Okay, think about it, right? The US dollar, which is the symbol they use, used to be tied to gold because then you could trade in your money for gold. So if you think about it, if we get, and gold prices have been going up. So if we get golden asteroids, we could make a lot more money and then just sweep these out like they're nothing. We do that. Oh, we can up the number of asteroids too and more. Ooh, 50% to 125%. Whoa, that's a difference. So right now, goldens only give me 50%, which is kind of bad unless we get it on a purple. You know what's crazy? All of my achievements right now, most people have gotten. Less than a third of people clicked 100 times during a session. They didn't know the method, bro. That's so awesome. But we are 37% done. Let's just let's up our damage. How about that? We can afford that. But yeah, I don't think we're a third of the way done with this game. We're a third of the way out of the achievements, but that does not mean we only have 3 times what I've done to or I guess 2 times, right? We only have double what I've already done in the video. I'm sure there's gonna be some stupid stuff in the way. These goldens are really eye-catchy, but I gotta remember they're not like that much better because they're blue. And now if they're purple, very valuable. Purple gold, ooh, it sells for millions almost. 25,000 is pretty close to millions, right? It's like in there. Damn, I didn't get to break those 2 purples. I still made 600 bands. Obviously, you gotta up the amount of asteroids and then your speed and then your chance to spawn new asteroid when an asteroid is destroyed. Again, flows right off the tongue. Oh, look at this. This is way more cluttered, and the more cluttered it is, the more... I keep forgetting the main point of this game is to make your asteroid grow, right? Or to make your black hole grow, excuse me, not your asteroid. Although I guess I do want to make my asteroid grow in mass because that makes me a lot of money. Right? I'm treating this like a money simulator. I gotta remember my black hole needs to grow very, very, very large. Like unmistakably large, you know? Something that you look up in the sky and it's like, it is the sky. I like this little Latin type beat that they've got going on in the background. It reminds me of the barber shops in Newark, New Jersey, which for those who don't know are very Latin. A million? Oh, we almost touched a million in a day, but we did touch a million for the first time. Let's go into the upgrade, see what we can get. We can get money scale or we can get crit chance. I think we go money scale. Okay, it was the same thing. It's just a more crit chance, whatever. All right, crits are cool. I don't really care for them, to be honest. I want to attack faster. If I can attack super duper fast and super duper strong, nothing really hurts me, you know? That's kind of it at the end of the day. If you can attack fast and strong, and I guess accurately, if you can do all 3 of those, you'll never need to defend yourself a day in your life because you could go so fast. Dude, I got a gold purple. I didn't even realize it was worth like 50 grand. The money these things drop is freaking unmatched. Oh crap, time's running out. No, I hate that because I haven't cleared cleared all the asteroids in the world yet, but I did get a big electric. What? No, we didn't make $1 million. It says I earned $1 million, but that's because this rounds up to $1 million. I didn't get it yet. Take the achievement back. I don't deserve it. Well, I don't even know what this is. Crit money scale? Sure. Sure. Do I get more money when it crits, actually? But if that's the case, it's awesome. Asteroid spawn when the black hole grows. Okay. Asteroid mass. Wow, 150%. Okay. I like that. You have got my attention, my friend. I will be saving up $750,000, and hopefully I can do it in one sitting. Which, to be fair, is a sentence that I've already said to my personal accountant, but I don't expect anyone else to know about that other than my accountant. My personal accountant. That's personally for me. I'm seeing 6-7 pop up on my screen a lot. Am I getting taunted right now? Is this my YouTube comment section? Comment 6-7 if you made it this far. I don't believe you unless you did it. And if I don't believe you, it is the end of the world. So you have to comment. Okay, we need this lightning, the purple. Purple's so valuable. I love you. 1 million? 1 million! Halfling black hole. Dude, these are not nice adjectives to be putting before my freaking black hole. You called it very small. You called it a halfling. I don't even know what you want to call it at first. I didn't read it. Thank God I didn't. My eyes were shielded from that. Let's get that asteroid mass up. I cannot. Whoa, 6.5, 10 million. Is it gonna scale that much? I mean, I know this is a big upgrade, but like, is it gonna scale 10x? I don't see any pinks either. I just see a lot of purple. But wait, oh, we can get a lot. Wait, is that purple or blue? Wait, that's like a magenta violet color. Whoa, I didn't even recognize that. Okay, so there's blue, there's purple, and then there's violet, which, I mean, let's be real, they're all the same thing. Okay, does it make a lot of money? I'm not even looking. How much? 140K? Oh, baby, we are in for the time of our money-making lives. Oh, $11 million. Oh, I like that number because it's big. I can up the crit money scale, or I could up the breaker damage. I'm gonna up the breaker damage because then we get a 300% asteroid mass. Okay, what is this level of scaling, bro? You're trying to break me as a human functionally, and I love it. Because think about it, right? If that was 150%, that basically 10x our money, imagine if we 300%ed. You know what I mean? Like that might be insane. I don't even know where we're gonna end up, but you know what? It's not about the destination. It's about the journey along the way. Something about these uplifting synths have me speaking uplift quotes, but I'm not quite sure if that's linked or not. It's so satisfying because we actually break everything now. Now that we have a crap ton of damage all over the place. I did get a useless manual click, but I made 33 mil. Who even cares? Let's get asteroid mass. Let's have fun. Let's party before we die. Let's up the crit chance because I think that gives us a lot more money from the goldens. Got a lot of violet now. Is violet the end game? Is that, have we reached peak asteroid? I think we've done it. I think our asteroids are now as good as they will ever become. Unless there's like a secret one that's pink. You know, in a lot of the games, I feel like pink is like the end level, you know? Maybe it's because it's kind of like DLC of the rainbow, if you think about it. Whoa! Miniature grow the black hole enough times in one session to reach the milestone. We made 100 mil! Completion reward 48. Damn, so I made more without the reward than I made with the reward. That's crazy. Look at this. It took 7,000 objects to get to this milestone. We did 460K. Let's go into the upgrades. What does that do for me? I hit a milestone. I have 100 mil flat. Oh, is that what it just wanted me to be at 100 million flat? Because that's a cool number. I get it. Whoa! We can upgrade asteroids to planets. Oh, that is gonna be sick. We can up the money scale too. Like, I guess I don't have to. I'm gonna buy this just to see. Oh, okay. I kind of do have to because I cannot afford that $60 billion upgrade. But I can afford plus 22 planets. We can up the breaker damage, we can up the breaker bonus damage to planets, or upgrade more asteroids to planets, which I think I'll do that. I'll take that one. Chance to spawn a moon. Whoa, buffs breaker speed and radius. You can actually spawn natural satellites. I think I'm just gonna up the breaker damage for now. Let's see what a planet looks like. That is Mercury. Whoa, okay, it gives like double the asteroids. Can we get electric ones? It doesn't look like it because we've spawned a lot. They kind of look like meatballs. Are we gonna be be real or are we going to be fake? We're going to be real. Those look like meatballs, and that's okay. We are breaking them very quickly as well, which is pretty interesting. I think it also zoomed me out. We made only 16 million that time, which, I mean, come on, we just made 100 mil. Don't do me like that. But that's okay, because I suspect that pretty soon we're going to be able to make way more. I'm going to rely a little bit on the electrics to do a big amount of damage for me, because right now we're still, as you can see, we're still freaking like 3-shotting these guys. So maybe I should go for some bonus planet damage. That way I can break these even quicker, because being able to 2-shot these versus 3-shot them is a huge difference. So let's go for plus 30 bonus damage, and then obviously we're going for a chance to spawn a moon, which buffs our speed and radius of our breaker. So now we should be able to break these a little. Yeah, we 2-shot them. Wonderful. And when we use the electrics, we 1-shot them. Very nice. And when we crit, we 1-shot them as well. That's good to know. I wonder if it just goes in order of the planets, or maybe it just throws in a sneaky little Pluto in there, because why not? All right, we should be rich. Oh, we have more time. Whoa, okay. I didn't expect that. I forget we get time when we break more stuff. Keep feeding the black hole is the size of our black hole. So that's very encouraging, I guess. Let's get some moons up in here. Why not? We can get moon buff scale. We can get breaker damage. We can get moon buff scale. Wait, that's a different thing. Breaker speed, breaker radius. That's actually a weird question to answer. Do I want more speed or radius? Hello, moons. Whoa, that's awesome. It's revolving around my guy now. Whoa, hold on. Wait, does he just stay there forever? Because I love him. That's freaking awesome. I hope he stays here forever and ever and ever and never leaves like a dog. Except for a dog that runs away, I guess. Sorry if your dog ran away, because I understand how bad of an experience that is. We're still only making $20 million. Maybe I up the breaker damage even more. Maybe I ignore the buffs for right now and just try to do more damage, because if I could 1-shot these bad boys, I would be pretty happy. I was gonna say 1 pump, and then I censored myself, but then I thought about it, and like, that's a Fortnite, so I don't think I need to censor myself. It does sound a little bit lascivious. Oh, I have 4 moons. What the hell? That's possible? I'm allowed to do that? I thought it was just Earth. I didn't know I could be Jupiter. Does Jupiter have a lot of moons? I'm pretty sure it does, right? It has like Europa or whatever the hell. Planets spawned when the black hole grows up to 60. Oh, planet spawned. Whoa. Oh, okay. We're getting the same upgrades, but for planets now, which is... I don't know. I need more damage. So I can 1-shot the planet. Alright, how about we go for more speed? More speed does substitute for more damage in some cases. In some cases, it's ridiculous and you're out of your mind. Whoa, look at that though. Having a lot of moons is very, very valuable. I'm about to sneeze, but if you think about it, you're only really about to do what gets done. And if I don't sneeze, I was never about to sneeze in the first place. So there's that. The lightnings help with time actually, because then it just chain reacts a bunch of planets and it gives me some time. Look at that. We're up to 30 mil per session. Okay. Let's go back to the upgrades, see what we can get. I think we get this one. This gives me a new upgrade. Breaker bonus damage to planets, 280 mil. Do we grind for that or do we just wait? I mean, a majority of this game hasn't been a grind, right? Maybe it starts now, because 30 versus 430 damage. That is, I mean, a mile from the vessel, bro. That's so much extra damage that I could be doing. Then I could just be 1-pumping all these planets until none of them exist anymore. Kind of sound like an evil alien. I gotta watch my tone here. This is very nice to Mercury. It didn't do anything to me. But I can feed my black hole and it can get so much bigger. Gotta remember to use the lightning, dog. I'm not using the lightning to its full potential, and that's kind of making me sad. Look at that. We're making 36 mil now. Holy. Alright, I'll go for more moon buff scale for breaker radius. Planet size 1 to 3. Whoa, does that make it just bigger or like better? Does that mean I go all the way from Mercury to Earth? Because I don't want to progress that fast. I kind of love Mercury for being itself. And if it had to change to Earth, I wouldn't want it to do that for the world. Dude, the moons are so good when they stack like flapjacks right on your breakfast plate. Y'all ever had pancakes for dinner? Because I honestly truly believe that's the way it should have been, man. I think a steak and eggs breakfast and a pancake dinner, so freaking nice. Let's up the planet size. Why not? 1 to 3. I'm doing it. Some people say don't do it, but I'm saying I'm doing it. And now we're getting really big and fat planets. What the hell is the stripe planet? If anyone can comment down below the stripe planet. Don't say Saturn, because that has a ring that's striped on it. Don't say Jupiter, because that doesn't come after Mercury. Jupiter also isn't striped, I don't think, so I don't know why I said that. Do we have a striped planet? That's a really stupid question, but like, I haven't learned this since maybe 7th grade, and I am now in college, so I don't want to hear about it. Actually, I'm in astronomy. Maybe that, maybe I maybe I should go do my schoolwork instead of recording. Can I talk about that for just half a second? I took astronomy in junior year of high school. They put me in astronomy in freshman year of college. I'm an accounting major. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And I asked them, hey, get me out of here. No response. Zero response. I just want to learn how to account for math for money, bro. That's it. But you know what? If that's not their cup of tea, then it's not their cup of tea. I don't care. I made $58 million today. You can't do that with a freaking astronomy class unless you own a planet, in which case, my respect to you. 65 beaker damage. Hello, beautiful. I see that ring on your finger. Go ahead and slide that off for me. I gotta talk to you for a second. Let's collect a crap ton of moons because I love to, dude. The Jupiter strategy is so amazing because having moons really makes me such a stronger man. I gotta make sure. It's hard to remember it, but when you do remember it, ooh, the payout is just that good. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Moons are great. How do I get more moons? Look at that, 85 mil. I'm making almost as much as I made when I reached the milestone. Ooh, actually, whoa. My world's just connected. We're about to be able to afford the freaking expensive thing from the beginning. Whoa, and this is going up. Whoa, they're gonna meet. It's gonna be like a neurological connection, except in a video game about feeding a fat black hole. Oh, moon buff scale for breaker speed more. Yes, I love that. How do we get more moons? I want more of a chance for them to have a moon. I want this one. I want the upgrade. Because we can get a bunch of moons everywhere. We could just be fast as hell for the rest of time and be happy with that. Look at this. This is what 6 of them or 5 of them or 4 of them. I don't even know how many I've got. I've just got all the ones I can get. I'm really trying to moon max right now. And if you're not doing that, you're moon minning. And moon minning is way worse sounding than moon maxing, quite frank. Although, if you know what mooning is, maybe don't max out that. Because that's freaking gross, dude. No one wants to see that. 100 million? 100 million? I'm feeling it. 93? I was feeling it, but now I don't feel anything except for despair. I could save up for this, which might be more better than 5 more planets, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is the time where we start saving up for something for once. I think it means something now, because I want to get more bonus damage to the planets so I can one-shot all the planets world, like I said previously. It's interesting how these ideas merge. I wonder if right-clicking counts as a manual useless click. We're about to find out, because I've been right-clicking this whole time just fidgeting with it. Yup, 33. Okay, I need to continue. I just need to make $5 million more, not a penny well, I guess a few pennies. Probably only need to make like $4.5 million, but still, you get the point. I guess not a penny more makes sense. I don't need a penny more than $240 million, which is true to real life too. If you have that type of money, hit me up. I promise I'll pay it all back after I invest it all. Yeah, this time I'm not even stressing too much, even though I might have even made more money. Yeah, I made a little bit more money. Let's go to the upgrades and get this big boy breaker bonus damage to planets. 60 to 460. Our planets are going to absolutely be destroyed. 420 million for 100% more planet mass. That is ridiculous. These are big costs. Wait, I can almost afford this? 1 billion. Whoa, comet spawn chance. Whoa. Can I afford? No, 900 billion. I cannot afford 1 quintillion either. Okay, I will stay in my lane. I apologize. This one's 20 billion. This is becoming more affordable, but not very affordable. This one's 60. That one's much less affordable. In fact, 3 times as less affordable. But okay, if we save up $420 million, I should be able to afford the $420 million upgrade. At least that's how it went in my head. So I'm hoping I can put that out to the world and show it that I'm ready for it. Dude, look at the moons we've got right now. We're like, they're constant too, which is the best part. For a second in my prime, I had constant freaking 10 million moons around me, and I'm actually about to revisit my prime. Holy crap, the moons that have resurfaced are amazing. Dude, shout out my natural satellites in the chat, because you guys are freaking amazing for my speed. 100 million in 1 round. This is the average Joe black hole. Really, the average Joe, because last time I checked, like 100% of people have made it this far. But shut up. Okay, that puts me at 240. So if I just do that once more, I can get more planet mass. I could up this, but I want more planet mass, bro. You can't stop me. This one's way more expensive too, so I gotta take the better deal, right? And I feel like the other one is gonna come so quickly, especially like after we get plus 105. We're gonna get the other upgrade way quicker than we ever imagined, because we're just gonna make way more money, hopefully, ideally, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I know nothing and I stink because I haven't showered in a couple weeks. Maybe, but like, what are the odds of that, right? I'd never do that. Okay, I really can't tell if this is more or less successful than last time, quite honestly. I have yeah, it felt less successful, so I can't even afford the thing. It just felt like my moon RNG was just, my moon NG was just not as good, you know? It felt like my moons, I wasn't at my prime like I once was, and you know what? They call it a prime for a reason. You're not meant to stay in it, but you sure as hell are meant to achieve it in your life. So get off your lazy butt and go do the damn thing you need to do. Yeah, like no moons though. I'm looking for moons. It's kind of like looking for ping pong balls because they look like ping pong balls, but also because I know looking for ping pong balls is really hard. Planet mass, boom, 105%. What is this? Bigger moon chance? Oh, wait, that's what I wanted. Oh, I can almost afford that. Damn it. All right, let's continue. Hopefully the planets are bigger. They are bigger. They don't seem to drop that much more, so maybe I've wasted my time and money and my life and my heart and my love. Wait, I saw an orange planet. Wait a minute. No. Come back. I saw you. I broke it too. Orange planet. Look at that. Wait a minute. Orange planet might be where it's at. I don't know how much it gives. I'm going to pay attention next time I see it. I'm going to lock in. I didn't see it. I ran out of time. How much did I only made 116 mil though. I feel like I made less because I made less. Whoa. 200 extra damage for 160. I mean, I probably shouldn't delay this upgrade for too long because it's been sitting there. But like, I want to delay it for a little bit more. Show me the orange. Yes. How much does that make? 855. It's not that far off from normal though. It's really nothing to be too celebratory about, which is, I hate to say it. Like it's better, obviously, by a good margin too, but not by any factors. It's by like 60%, which is, again, it's cool, but for its rarity, it's really nothing to be celebrated, which is unfortunate. I wanted to like it, but maybe it does seem to like scale in an exponential way where the last, like the purple planets are probably going to be huge. Okay, I've been procrastinating that enough, and I wasn't really worth it, to be honest. Whoa, wait a minute, maybe it was worth it. I should have got that a while ago, huh? I would have been able to get another 110% really quick. Whatever, I can get it tomorrow. Dude, you live, you laugh, you love. That's really what it is at the end of the day. Holy moon. We had a crap ton for a sec. That's what I want. I want like constantly 10 million moons so I can break everything really quick, and then no one has to yell at me to start doing things fast because I'm already doing them so fast they can't even comprehend what's being done. You know what I really liked growing up? Speaking of doing things faster than people could possibly comprehend, I liked that Sonic show that was like from the maybe early 2000s, if not late 90s. That show is freaking banger. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because if you do, you're an OG, and if you don't, you're a little baby or you're a boomer, and I'm okay with both, but you know, just know you're out of my age group, and that's okay. Holy, wait, yellow, how much are you worth? You're worth 7 mil. See what I mean? 7 mil is so much more. That one was only 2.6 mil, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with accepting people for their flaws, because I realize that I too am a flawed individual, but in my flaws I shine, even though technically your flaws are like the bad things about you. So I don't really get why people say that. You should probably want to fix your flaws, and then your uniqueness, you should just, that's where you shine. Like you shine. Whoa, quarter bill. Okay, what do I do with that? Get up the planet size. That doesn't really help too much. I don't think, I don't feel, I don't know, but I think therefore I am. Thank you, Descartes. We get up the planet size. Why not? I feel comfortable. Whoa. We gotta make $1 billion. I don't know why, but like we gotta make $1 billion. I just feel it. All right. Well, time to upgrade nothing until your boy is worth $1 billion. I mean, we're on, whoa, what did I just say? We're on our way there because these yellows are worth like $10 million a pop. And I'm trying to get as many pops as I can. Call me a weasel. I was trying to think of something else. I could not think of a single other thing you pop. I thought of soda pop. I thought of bop it, but that doesn't make sense. Call me a bop it. That just sounds stupid. Look at that. We made 4. Oh, we can just continue. I'm getting that 1 billion, baby. I'm getting there. I'm taking you to the moon. All 9 of them. I'm looking so forward to this, bro. Because that's going to make these little golden nuggets that we find across the street, them little purples, it's going to make them 150 times better. Do you know how good that is? I don't. I have to continue again. I didn't get enough money. How good is it? It's like each little nugget's worth like 50 mil. It's good enough to where you kind of wish you didn't have planets and you just had these golden purples. Because I don't think we can get golden planets just yet. I haven't seen any. I mean, I've seen the yellow ones and they kind of look like pea. You know what? A yellow planet should count as a moon, bro. That thing's surely made a cheat. All right. Surely we made 70 mil. We can go to the upgrades now and get a 150x on our, or actually it's not 150x, but I don't even actually care. Actually, we can get these upgrades, or I guess one of them. I'm $3 million off of this. All right, that's not very nice, but whatever. How much are the little purple nuggets worth now? Ooh, 14 million, 21 million. Oh, that pays for itself in dividends, baby. Holy. Now that said, they probably don't compete to green planet. Maybe they do. Definitely not blue planets though. I will ride or die for the blue planet because that is the only one I know to be true. I say that because I only lived on the blue one. If I lived on the other ones, maybe I'd be fine to rep them, but I really have never met them. How much do we make now? Ooh, 600 mil. We're getting closer to a bill. All right, let's go. Boom. Max that out. And then, now I'm kind of left to my devices. I don't know why that didn't come out of my mouth the right way. Maybe instead of trying to get comets, because this is comets right here. Maybe instead we could do some planet mass. I don't know. Just an idea. You don't even have to take it that seriously. It's just an idea, to be honest, to be real. Dude, these goldens are so yummy. Oh my goodness. I wish I had more of those and less of everything else. It's unfortunate, man. I had more at one point, but then I got all these stupid freaking pea planets. And no, they're good. Let me not hate on them. I don't want to throw too much shade or else I might get cold. But like, I love the purple golds because they're so worth it. Look at this. There's these little like floating nuggies out there and they're worth like $7 million just sitting there. Imagine you found $7 million sitting there. You better be a good person and go to the bank and be like, yo, where'd this come from? I don't even know. I gotta give it to the bank. The bank needs more money even though it can print $10 off of $1. Actually, it can only print 9. I just lied to you, but that's how fractional reserve banking works. We could do Comet. Why not? Screw it. I might as well. It apparently adds damage to the breaker. I don't think that's that interesting for us at the moment since our main revenue isn't even, you know what I mean? It's just, whoa, Comet. Whoa, never mind. I love it. It's awesome. What the hell? Dude, it's like the Super Mario star, except it's a comet that just turns things rainbow for some reason. I really like that. That was awesome. That felt like I made the right decision. What else felt like the right decision was getting another one, I guess. I wish it would add more speed though. That's what I kind of need. I don't really need damage, but damage is awesome. I love it. Whoa, another comet. Dude, it looks cool too. It's like a moon, which I get 1 billion in one day. Whoa. Okay, we have a bold black hole. That's the first damn good compliment I've gotten on my black hole. Took me an hour to get it. Lord, and look at how much I'm making from the goldens, bro. I'm telling you, the golden was the best upgrade I ever made in my damn life. We could up the planet mass now. We could save up for electric asteroid critical damage bonus, which doesn't help. We can get a chance for a comet shower, which to be honest doesn't help. We would do more damage, but I really don't care. We can get whatever's cheaper, and whatever's cheaper is neither. So let's get this one because it adds more buff. Planet mass. I mean, are these two the same upgrade? Yeah, they are, but one's 1 billion and the other's 2 billion. So I'm glad I didn't save up for that one. That would have been a little bit disappointing. The electrics, I gotta remember, the electrics are good because they isolate the golds. I don't think they break them, but they do isolate them. And that honestly is all we need, is for them to be isolated so I can see them easier because I have a hard time seeing. Not like my glasses are really thick or anything. I just think my brain's refresh rate is like really low. And for those who don't know, the refresh rate is the amount of times your computer monitor can like flash light into your eyeballs. So if it can do it more often, you can see a smoother picture. It does it less often, it looks choppy, like you're lagging because you have no ping. Dude, we're consistently making about $1 billion per. Let's go back into the upgrades. Maybe we'll up the planet mass. Why not? Is that the last upgrade in that corner? I don't like that. Hopefully this has some expansion for us then, because I don't really want to explore either of these bottom two. Those two don't really shock much. Let's go ahead and continue. We just want to do the same thing, except now we got real big. Oh, we got green. Yes, we got green, and it's worth literally the same amount nearly as the purple gold, but purple gold's so much easier to break, and I love that about it. And I mean, I always have, you know, but look at how quick we can break everything with the comet. Okay, now the comment starts to matter. I understand the premise and I do adore it because it makes the greens very easy to break. But I do want to see what percentage of this income is going to be. Oh, it was only $445 million from golden asteroids. Wait a minute. So that low-key means we're making a little bit more off of the not gold. Huh. That is a very interesting premise. Let's up the comet buff duration, and now we got to start working on this low mid right side, upper mid right side, whatever. How many directional adjectives? Are they adjectives? Oh, number go up more. Unlock 100 upgrades. Main game up. Hell yeah, we did that. I'm happy with such a thing. Okay, we need more moons though. We really do need all the moons in the world, and then we just got to find a comet randomly after we have all the moons, and then we're so golden, pony boy. It's ridiculous. We are as golden as the bars that they've hidden in Fort Knox. I'm not seeing any comets though. This feels like a video on YouTube Kids the way I can't find comments. Get it? You can't put comments on a kid's video. Little kids can't comment. That's the rule. Let's go back to the upgrades. Upgrade our planet mass a little bit bigger. So I guess that means we could maybe get blue. Maybe we can see a little blue planet every now and then. The one that I love so much. Breaker damage, we get up by 50. Don't really care to do that. Upgrade asteroids to planets. I don't really care for either of these, but I mean, if I have to spend $2 billion, I guess, and not the other ones. Especially not this one. All right. Blue Earth, I love you. Okay, yes, perfect. It's worth like 90 mil. Oh, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. That is all I can say. And we get a crap ton of greens too. Yeah, gold is going to become a significantly less important part of our portfolio in the upcoming minutes, which I'm very excited to see because, I mean, as much as I love the gold upgrade, maybe we'll be able to see it resurface in the shape of golden planets or something. But like, I'm really not concerned. Holy speed. Whoa, that was awesome. I don't know what gave us the cojones to do something like that. Woo! Void black hole. Come on now, baby. We're 16 out of 20. That's actually how many achievements we have too. We have 16 achievements. Maybe if I just get another achievement. What's the easiest one to get? I think the easiest one from here is to beat the main game mode. So we have to do that. Also, I guess I lied. The achievements do have like beating or completing the other challenges game mode and the epilogue. I don't even know what that means. So I have to do all that now. So I lied in the beginning of the video, but that's okay because I'm used to doing that. Wow. These are priced specifically so that I can barely not afford both. I guess I'd rather have more planets than asteroids at this point. Whoa, we get the money scale up, but that doesn't even matter with the upcoming planet takeover. You know what I mean? Golden asteroid crit chance. Like, why are we focusing on this? It just seems futile to me unless there's some cool thing that's about to happen. Okay, let me get a lot of moons. Yeah, so I can get all the blues out of the way. I feel like we got a lot more blues last time, but maybe I'm just tripping. That would honestly not be a stretch. Looking for moons, looking for comets. We want both of them because we love both of them. The greens at this point are worth focusing on more than the golden, but now that I said golden, I started focusing on the golden. My brain shifted to it. I don't know what just happened there. That was like a weird malfunction type thing. All right, 5 billion, 4.68. I was so close. I guess breaker damage helps, like barely. Breaker damage more. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, I like that sound. We need to make more money so I can get that sound more often. Okay, we got to use our brains this time. Go full moon, and start looking for a comet immediately. Full moon. Oh, that's a part of the lunar cycle. I know this because I've taken astronomy for the 7th time in my life, and they will never let me swap out of it. Okay, we're doing amazing this time. This time around, I can feel the amazing, and we're doing it right now. We're doing the amazing. Boom, get a comet. Even if we only have a couple moons, it's still way worth it. Comets are amazing for the blues because we can't really break them that well without them. But look, with them, we make over $5 billion. That's what I'm talking about. Apparently, there's another milestone as well, so I'd like to reach that one. I think it might be that. That might be the new milestone. Golden asteroid bonus crit money scale. What are we talking about? I guess I can crit the golds a little more often, so I might make 50 mil off them. It's not bad, but it's not as good as the blues, but like it's probably still worth going for them intentionally now, just because that's so awesome. But we get blues way more commonly. I wonder if that's with the crit or without the crit. I don't even know. I have no idea at the moment. Oh, it seems to be with the crit because I saw myself doing like 12 mil, which is not as impressive. Still really good. Not as impressive though. Just simply number. All right, comet. There's no blues. But I was looking for blues. I had freaking comet and everything. Okay, whatever. Go back to the upgrades. What do we got here? We can get this, whatever. Planet mass again. Do I really have to max these out in order to get to the next milestone? Because I really don't care. Except for maybe comet shower now. Maybe I can learn to love it. Planet mass again though. Ooh, wait, maybe we could get purple. We could get purple 1, and then there's purple 2, which right now you see the asteroids, those are purple 2. But they used to be purple 1, which were dark. They were much more chic is the word, maybe? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't know many words. Can I get a damn comet? This is why I need comet shower, bro. I can't find a comet to save my life. Not even a shooting one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We need that for the blues everywhere. Okay, I like that it pulsates when it's about to die because that means I know it's about to die. It's when it's about to start. Oh, we ran out of time. That's so sad to see sometimes because I just love making money with you guys. Damn it, I can't even afford planet mass. Okay, continue. Ah, man. I need purple. But then there's another purple too. So blue isn't even the best, even though I do rep it the hardest because that's my homie. Blue is the freaking planet that we live on. It's blue planet. Although technically, isn't like Neptune the blue planet or Uranus? I'm not saying Uranus because that's gross. I don't want to hear anybody saying such foul language in front of my beautiful. All right, give me the money. 5 billion. Ooh. Woo, just barely, but we did hit it. 9.5 billion. Let's go for planet mass. Whoa, 10 billion. Whoa. Oh, it's all connecting. Whoa. Okay. What is this? Golden asteroid money, golden asteroid money. Can we maybe shut up? How about it? Golden asteroid money, dude. All I want is purple. How much does purple get? Ooh. Actually, I mean, that looks bigger because it's another digit. But to be honest, it's really not too much more impressive than the blues. I think the bigger upgrade is that now we have a crap ton of blues everywhere. We need more breaker damage. I keep wanting to say like breaker or beaker damage. Breaker damage, I think, is what I keep wanting to say when I read breaker damage. I don't know why. It's a weird word. But we're gonna need some more of that, clearly, because we just, without all the extra stuff, we don't do enough on our own. Hopefully we can still make it like 6 bill. Okay. That is enough in theory for me to save up or get this, and then we could get more planet mass, and maybe we could get the violet planet, and then with the violet planet we can make like $1 billion per violet planet, and then we could break like maybe 10 violet planets, and then maybe 100 violet planets, and then we can make $100 billion. So that is my plan right now. Everybody, if you're with me, say aye. Everybody has a, like, you know, increasingly higher pitch. It's very interesting how stuff like that works out. I don't really know. It must be a coincidence or something. Okay, comment. Boom. Purple, and lots of blue. That's what Picasso will tell you if you ask what color to paint the night sky. I would know because I actually asked him personally, and he told me not to tell anybody. So shh, don't tell anyone, because that stays between you and me. 8 billion bucks. How much do I need? 20 billion. Yep, that sounds good. I think I'll be able to do that in 2 more. Maybe 1 more if I have a really lucky run. Like if we get a comet right now while I've got all the moons in the world, and then I could just go crazy with it. Yep, like that. We might have something going for us here. Maybe. I don't want to guarantee anything because every time I do that, it always falls short. But when I don't guarantee anything, nothing's guaranteed. So it can't fall short because it's nothing. Maybe I need to work on that. I don't see any more purples, interestingly enough. All I see is the desolate sea of dark indigo blue that surrounds me. Ooh, we have enough. Yes, let's go for it. Planet mass again. Ooh. Electroid asteroid damage 6 to 306. Is that truly where it left off? It left off at 6? When was the last upgrade I got for that? I think it was it maybe not that? It was one of these? I don't quite remember. That's insane though, that it's been 6 the entire time. And here I was thinking this was actually like generational damage that the electrics were doing. Frickin' sucks. Look at this. We got the violets. We got the purple 2s. How much are they worth? Be a lot. 200 mil. Like, yeah, it's good. It's great. Don't even get me wrong. But it's better that we have more purples. Same thing with the blues. Like, it's better that we have more of the last tier than that we have the current tier, you know? Because, like, that's so unexciting that it's not $10 trillion all at once. Because that's normally how games scale, right? It's like you take 1 step, and then you take 10 steps, and then you take 10,000 steps, and then you take, like, a stupid exponential amount that someone probably knows the number of. There's like 10e15 or something. Even though I'm pretty sure that's a quadrillion. I do know my numbers, surprisingly. Whoa! That's no moon black hole. Well, it's never been a moon because it's been a black hole. But that's okay. $34 billion. What do I do with that? I could up the breaker damage, could up the money, could up the electroid asteroid. The electroid? Sure, we'll call it that. Just for you, though. Just for you, we'll call it the electroid because I know you, Timothy, in the comments really wanted to see. So make sure you like this video for more electroid content where I call things that should be just electric and then a noun, I call them electroid. That might be the new niche that I get into. Instead of playing idle games and like maxing them out and doing more than everybody else, I just say the word electroid over and over again. I feel like someone would watch that maybe. All 10 hours of it because I do it for 10 hours. I mean, it's a day job, you know? I'm a little upset these violets aren't so good, and I feel like 300 damage for the electric asteroids. I mean, excuse me, the electroids might not be so great. Like, it's still good, but yeah, 38 billion, excuse me. Let me not be ungrateful for what I hold. This is still 900 billion, so we can't expand into the bottom left yet. This is kind of crazy that for the past hour and a half, all I've been doing is touching the top right and bottom side, but only on the right side. With 52 bill, there's not much to do. Whoa, that music just changed. That was awesome. We can get both of these, or we can get one of them. I think I get this one because this has 2 options, and I like that better than 1. And you know what? I'm glad I did that. Oh, I was checking out the electroid damage, and I didn't even upgrade upgrade it, so I don't know why I was paying attention to it. Let's go for more breaker damage, and then we have planet mass. Whoa, really? Oh yeah, because then it's gonna upgrade to like more violets. I get it. I understand. One more comets. Maybe I should get the comet shower thing. That could be helpful right about now, because I feel like your boy's struggling with a little bit of damage, and I get breaker damage is supposed to be a great thing, but it's becoming less and less important, I feel. And comets just seem to be, you know, wiping it down like a scrub daddy. Not sponsored, but if you would like a sponsorship scrub daddy, please contact my agency. That please is like in all caps in bold. I just can't express it right now because it's midnight. Okay, how many billion? 29. Less billion, but more zillion, and that's all we needed. Let's go for some electroid damage. That way maybe these purples could break some planets or do something along the lines of it, because I still see there being a use for the electroids, and honestly I think I'm really seeing it right now. It's actually way better. That was a very valuable upgrade that I shouldn't have skipped so suddenly, so hastily, you know. But like I said, you live and you learn and you learn and you even live, and some of you got to remember that you have to learn to live and you have to live to learn, and you have to learn how to live and you have to live to how to learn. So if you stop getting so wrapped up in your heads, maybe you'll figure that out. The comet's just so good. I know I keep comet glazing, but like it's just so good. Are we gonna get maybe $100 billion? 45 is good. Maybe we'll use that to get up more planet mass. We get more breaker damage with it. I don't see how this matters. Critical damage for the electroids. Maybe when you get a critical hit, they do like a lot more damage to everything else that surrounds them. Whoa, I forgot the black hole looks like that when it upgrades. I've genuinely been tuning it out, which is almost insane to say because it's such a big, flashy, epileptic, yeah, I guess, upgrade. Like it's very flashy, but I have just somehow ignored it for the past hour and a half, pretty much, which I don't know if that's a sign. Whoa, what happened? Oh, milestone. Yes. Oh, that is what I am talking about, baby. We hit another milestone. The black hole must grow milestone. There we go. Let's go into the upgrades. What do we got in the upgrades? More comet showered, more electroid, more breaker damage. Yes. Planet spawned when black hole grows. We could up that, but I don't think I want to right now. Chance for comet shower? Yes. Up. Breaker radius? Yes. Up. And there's way more stuff too. There's way more stuff. Okay, you know what? We can afford this. Oh, I have $0 for the first time, I think, in this entire video since maybe upgrading past the asteroid level red. I have $0 freaking dollars. I'm genuinely just poor as a joke. But hopefully we make a lot more money now. I mean, my radius is bigger, so I'm hoping I can use that to, you know. But now the comets are smaller. Whoa, I gotta lock in. What the hell? I wonder if I can reach that milestone thing again, or if that's just not possible anymore. I don't think it's possible anymore to reach the milestone more than once. I think it's just a one-time thing. Hey, look, now we're back to making 36 billion. I kind of miss when I was making 200. We need to get, I don't really want to get any of this, to be honest. I need more damage and more speed. If I can get way more speed, maybe like more moon spawn chance, I would be very happy. Spawn chances, that's so awesome. But like right now, it feels like there are less moons than there have ever been. Maybe that's just because there's more space than there's ever been, so it feels like any moons are just, they take up a lower percentage of the, you know what I mean? Couldn't even get that comet on time. Damn, 20 bill. This little maneuver black hole. What does that even mean? Do you want to explain to me in detail what that means? I can't even afford anything because everything in the damn market is $60 billion. It feels like a Nintendo game. Not that a Nintendo game has things worth $60 billion. It's that they cost $60 billion pretty much all the time, even if they're a crappy game. All right, we are not getting comets. I haven't gotten a comet shower, if anyone's wondering. I did buy that upgrade, actually, you know, it cost me a lot of money, but no, that's okay. I didn't even really want a comet shower, to be honest, because it would only make me more money. All right, $100 billion. What am I going to buy? Probably the thing that unlocks more upgrades. Probably more asteroids, more more radius specifically. Okay, not a fan of that. Maybe we go for these two, the one that just spawns in more planets, because right now I feel like I am being lied to and I'm being held back from my true potential. Ooh, early comet. Early comets aren't the greatest because they don't like increase my chances of getting another comet in the future when I have all the moons in the world. But they do last a very long time, and we did get another comet, so maybe maybe I should shut up and say thank you like a good man instead of complaining like a bad man. Interstellar, wasn't that a movie at one point in time? Let's go for more planet. How about it? Do we go for more chance to planet when a planet's destroyed, or more chance to planet when a black hole grows? Probably I want more chance to planet when a black hole grows. I don't know why. Maybe that's the wrong choice. I don't really care because I'm gonna make another few billion in a second and then just get the other one. Comet's so nice, but when, you know what I mean? When it leaves you, you hate to see it leave. And you don't even, it's not even one of those where it's like, I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go, or whatever that phrase is. Or like I think it's talking about butts. I think it's talking, because when you leave the door, like your butt, that, like, you know what I mean? I think that's what that quote's about, which to be fair is very disgusting. But it's not even, whoa, Mark Watney. You mean more keys? We made 100 billion this session. I don't know how the hell that happened. That happened because of comets. Okay, well, let's up this, and then let's up, we could up the breaker radius, or we could up the breaker radius with moons. We could rather up the natural radius. I think that makes more sense for me. I want more comet showers. Yes, 10% chance to get a comet shower. I feel like I'm damn dirty as hell. I haven't gotten a single shower in weeks. Wasn't I just talking about being smelly? Swear I was doing that like half an hour ago. Now I actually feel it, because I haven't gotten a comet shower ever before. I'm like a stray cat, bro. I'm just begging for a human to take me in and give me a shower with specifically warm water. I don't get you freaks to take cold water showers. It doesn't feel good. Does it? Maybe it does. You know what I do like? There's this feeling out of time. Oh, I thought I just prestige there. Instead, I just ran out of time and got a Mark Watney black hole. You know that feeling when you eat like cantaloupe or watermelon, or like melons specifically, but sometimes also grapes and stuff? By the way, let's get more breaker radius. And it like it feels like your whole not bloodline, your whole like wiring line just kind of like chills, you know? It's like internal chills, and it feels really nice. I wish I could feel like that forever. I'm pretty sure that's what, you know, the bad things that people inhale do, but I don't want to do that just to get that feeling. It doesn't feel that, but like it really, that's an amazing feeling. If I could choose just yes or no with no repercussions, if I could feel like that forever, I'd probably say yes. 100 billion again? 97. Dude, I'm stuck on Mark Watney. I don't know. Wait, so this is, oh my God, this late into the video and I just realized. So I dead thought that you had to get to level 20 to max out the black hole. That's partially true. You max out the black hole for the milestone, and then you go to the next one, which there is allegedly 2 more milestones. 3 more, 4 more, 5. Wow, damn. 5 more milestones. Okay. I'm not even close to done with this game. This is ridiculous. I have $140 billion. Get up the radius, but like I really don't care. I could get maybe chance for a comet shower. I think I like that. I'm relying on comet showers or comets in general for so much right now for basically all of my damage. Because like, yeah, I could do damage without them, but I can't get moons that efficiently without them. And with them, I can just farm moons like forever, pretty much, as long as there are moons to be farmed. Like you can see right now, I had like 9 of them at one time. And that's because I can insta break the moon. So no matter how fast I go, it's always insta breaking it. So if I go really fast, I can insta break more at a time, and that's gooder. Holy comet shower! Whoa! Okay, I understand now. I don't think that's helpful yet, but I think it's awesome. And I just skipped what I did, but I made $100 billion. So it's probably the Mark Watney black hole. And if it wasn't, we'll figure out what it was later. Let's go for boom. That unlocks. Ooh, more planet mass, but I need more damage. Or whatever. Let's go for moon buff scale. I'm avoiding these more asteroids upgrades. I really don't see the point yet. But combined, they only cost about $260 billion, which is a lot, but it's not a crazy amount to be quite frank with ya. Oh, look at that. Great start, too. This is what I'm talking about. Comets are so damn awesome, but then I hate to see it go, and I don't even love to watch it go or leave or whatever. I don't care. I don't even care if I got the quote wrong. How about that? I don't even care. You think I care? Well, I don't even care. So stop. It's not even getting to me. I'm thinking about the asteroids now, because I think the whole thing with the asteroids is, hey, look, you get more electrics. Martian! I love Mars. Not really. Elon Musk loves Mars. That's his. I don't even think he loves it anymore. I think he had like a bad relationship with it or something. It like took a couple of his children, but he doesn't care because he has like a dozen. It's a weird world we live in. I could get more breaker radius, or more breaker radius maybe. Or maybe I could get more asteroids, or more asteroids, or more asteroids, or more asteroids. I think I'll go for more breaker radius. I don't think the game wants me to go for more asteroids yet. I just really don't see the point, to be honest. I don't think. I think if the game wanted me to get it, it would like shove it down my face or something. Holy comet. Okay, the radius is actually pretty helpful though when we get the comet. It just makes the comet way better. So I think I regret nothing, genuinely. I didn't realize how good the radius upgrade from having more moons would be, but it's like, it's good. Like, look at this. It's going up against the entire screen pretty much. Now, allegedly, this black hole is supposed to fill up the screen, but I haven't seen any accounts of that, so maybe I'm gonna have to be the first. Oh, dude, we're gonna make a lot of money this time. I can feel that. I can feel that resonating within my bones like a very low frequency. Look at that projectile Mary black hole. We're almost at the next milestone. What the hell? $280 billion as well. That's enough to go for a little more asteroids. Just a few. Just a couple. Only 120 more. That gives a lot more of these lightnings, which are very nice. I wonder if the lightnings, I wonder if it can break a moon and then give me the moon. Because if it can do that for me, I mean, I was always telling people, like, I'll only settle down with a woman if she can give me the moon. So I might have to actually take this thing up on its offer. It's really, you know what? Okay. Maybe I really like the electroids right now because you accidentally hit them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even have to focus on them anymore. I just accidentally hit them. I might really soon be able to upgrade past this milestone already. This might be the shortest milestone of all time. Yeah, I think if I just make it one more level, I might be there. So I don't know. Okay, we gotta hit moons. Oh, no, it's one more past this. Wait a minute, I might have it because of the lightnings. The lightnings are just so good. See, we're really close. I think we're level 29. No, we're level 28. Oh, okay. But look at that, 282 billion. I didn't even get a comet thing, a comet shower or anything. We can up our planet mass and do maybe critical damage chance. That is, you know what? It means I can't go for planet mass, but I think it's worth it. And I think that's also worth it. 75% crit chance. Okay, that's definitely a projection that we need to prestige past this milestone. I mean, look at it. This looks dope, though. This looks freaking amazing. I need more comets. More comets, please. Ding, ding, ding. I'm ringing the comet bell. The comet bell means I need more comets. Okay, apparently someone doesn't know how the comet bell works, even though I just explained it to them because I don't see any more comets. Getting a lot of moons, though. Oh, comet. Whoa, I didn't even realize. It just kind of fell into my lap like some sort of manifestation of the comet. I need more, though. That one didn't last for long. Thank you. I need the ones that last forever. I need a comet that's gonna ride or die with me. I need a comet that's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna tie my shoes when I fall down because they're unlaced. Because I never really learned how to do that. You know, distinct memory I have of when I was 4? Probably not. And if you do, that's weird as hell. Dude, I was like tying up my gray. Ooh, my favorite space movie's Black Hole. What's that? What, tell me about your favorite space movie, and then tell me if you think I'm pretty. Normally that's what I say to women on dates, and I mean, I guess there's a reason I have a missus now, huh? Yeah, I remember when I was 4. We're gonna get this planet mass upgrade, by the way. 1 trillion. Upgrade planets to stars. Alright. Now, in theory, you could reach this without even evolving to the next milestone. I'm not gonna do that because it's so lame. But I remember being 4 and I like tied my gray pants, and I was like, holy crap, I just did it. Like, I understood that I just did that, and that was amazing. And then I could not mimic it for like another year. It was really sad. It was a big stroke of luck. And then I really didn't know how to tie things properly until I was maybe like 7. Like, I was just kind of half botching it, which is okay to do when you're 7. Comet shower. Ooh, I'm about to do hella damage. Okay, yeah, definitely we get a comet shower on the one we're about to upgrade on. I mean, come on. Like, obviously, this is the run. They want me to succeed. I've still got 15 seconds, which I think is about as much as I started with at the beginning of this video, which is kind of insane. Can I pull another comet? Thank you, because I kind of needed that. Oh, another comet as well. I kind of also needed that. Although maybe it would have been a little bit more appropriate to get it after I got a few more moons. I don't think I care about appropriate because we are shining like a freaking star, baby. Oh, that is the milestone. My favorite space movies milestone. Okay, well, I made 7.5 trillion, which is nice. If you hear farting, by the way, that's because I'm scratching my ear through my new headphones. And the headphones are like real headphones now. They're not earbuds. I felt bad throwing away a perfectly good pair of 10 feet long $10 earbuds, but I just hate them. And I don't think anyone in my household or even community cares for them. So let's upgrade some planets to stars, or I could ignore that and get more breaker damage. I may get both, actually. It's kind of crazy that we've come nearly full circle. We've came maybe like 3/4 of a circle. I still can't afford Supernova per 50% damage. I don't even know what the hell that means right now. But I think I can go for some more breaker damage. I can upgrade the star mass with no star. Yes, that sounds very good to me. Well, we have 10 stars here. Chance to add time when a star is destroyed, 50%. Okay. Oh, that's smart. You know why that's smart? Because when a star is destroyed, it releases a bunch of gravitons. So much so that I'm pretty sure it shifts time around it. I think I'd rather add time when a planet's destroyed, though, just because we have so many planets, if that makes sense. Let's add star size and star mass, maybe? Could also just up the breaker damage. I mean, who cares? I'm left with $400 billion, and somehow I feel poorer than when I had 0. This is ridiculous. This is how, like, Elon Musk falls into that trap. All right, let's continue. I want to see a star. That's a star. That's a star. You know what that looks like? I used to play this game called mitose.is, which is 90 billion. Holy. All right, 90 billion is pretty damn good. You kind of have me by the wayside here. How much is this worth? 181. Holy. All right, you've got my pockets intrigued. I used to play this game that was just Agario, but it was called mitosis, and that's what the stars look like. It looks like little mitosis bacteria. The red's way better than the orange, by the way. We break it way faster. Way stupidly faster. Also, comets aren't even helping us right now. I think I do too much damage. Do I one-shot all the planets normally? No, I don't, which means I need another breaker upgrade, but just one. Things are starting to get big now, too. Look at how little the asteroids are. The stars are just so big in comparison. So we have another 1.5 trillion. What could we do? We could upgrade more breaker damage. I mean, that's what I said I was going to do. Might as well stick to my word, right? Especially when it's as easy as clicking a button. I think sticking to my word is a very valuable thing for me to do here. Even though I did say I'm like a liar and a scammer earlier, I didn't mean it. That was just a scam. These lightnings are still very much worth going for, I think. Maybe not, though. Maybe I should just shut up and focus on mitosising, because mitosis right now is worth so much freaking money, and I love mitosising. All right, what does that look like for my pockets? Ooh, dangerously funny black. Okay, come on. That's not a me reference, bro. You got to take this down. This is offensive. If you put a Mortise black hole, I would have loved you, but I don't love you. Breaker bonus damage to stars, 1,000. So we can do double the damage to stars nearly, which is cool. Or I could chance to spawn electric stars. Really? It sounds kind of scary. Stars spawned when the black hole grows 100%? Don't mind if I do. So you're telling me when the black hole grows, I just get a crap ton more stars and it's awesome? I like that idea. That's a good principle. Wait, does this not... The thing doesn't freaking grow for ages. I just got scammed. What the hell is this? I need to break like 10 million stars in order to do this. I don't even think I have the time for it. Yeah, I barely. But it did spawn a bunch new stars, so I guess it did do its job properly. I just thought it was going to be way better. All right, let's do some bonus damage to stars. How about that? This way, our star game can become a little bit more efficient, which means we can level up the black hole a little bit more, be a little bit happier with ourselves. I think that's a good idea. Oh, there we go. And we got a little bit of time as well as a comet supernova shower. What is it called? Comet shower? No, yeah, comet shower. That's it. It's just comet shower. It does not have to be any more than that. $1 trillion in one session. Ooh, baby. Ooh, freaking zooey mama. All right. Well, now I got to, now I gotta do something, yeah, with speed. I want to be faster. Maybe I just want to be stronger. Why not? I want to be stronger. We're gonna buy that, and then I'm gonna buy the thing that unlocks a lot more upgrades, because I want a lot more upgrades. These oranges are freaking hard to break, dude. They're freaking hard to break, dude. They're just really strong, and that makes them hard to break, dude. But when we level up the black hole, everything gets better for me, because all the new stars start spawning, and it's really nice to see, you know, in a world full of old heads. It's nice to see some new gens. Who's Cade Black? Bro, okay, you're just adding every YouTuber but me. I understand how it is. I understand how it is, and look, I get it. I'm too little for you, and that's okay. But maybe soon I won't just be an average Joe black hole. How about that? Maybe soon instead I'll be a gigantic black hole, and then I'll be the last level. It'll be called a Mortise black hole. That's what it's gonna be called. I'm naming it. And if I hit 1 trillion subscribers in 2 days, you have to do that. You're legally obligated. You already signed the contract. What do I buy? Maybe just 2 upgrades. I don't even care what they are, but 2 upgrades. It has to be good, right? It's 2. It's more than 1. Typically, that seems to be a greater than situation. Oh man, I miss my moons. My moons are so good, but when I don't have them, I feel like I'm nobody. The comet's okay too, but I don't know if it's helping that much anymore. I think it was helping more on the smaller scale. Now the moons are kind of doing all the crazy stuff. Okay, wait, we're gonna level up though. Wait. I'm telling, we're gonna level up. That was very close. Although actually, I don't think it was, but it felt like it was, and that's all that matters to me. Is Gray still play? Okay, yeah, more YouTubers. I know them very well. They're not me, but that's okay. Session. Whoa, we could add 10 seconds. That's kind of big. big. I think we have to do that, right? Ooh, more damage to stars. Yes, I will take that. We've got a lot more time too, which means, ooh, number go up even more. Okay, we gotta lock in though. We do have a lot more time, which means we gotta break a lot more stuff. I do wish I attacked faster. Thankfully, I got moons so that I could attack faster, and then I just attacked a whole bunch of nothing, but that's okay. I mean, that's really what you do it for at the end of the day, right? You upgrade so that you can do literally nothing with the upgrade. Typically. Well, not always, but typically. I'm just gonna... It's like once I notice that I accidentally clicked something that's so useless, I just want to spam my right click now so that I can get the number really up big so that it looks funny at least, and it doesn't look like I made a mistake. It looks like I was meant to do that. All right, what are we looking at now? $5 trillion. Bonus stars would be nice. Honestly, I need more stars spawning. How do I get more stars spawn? Maybe more mass. But like, I really want, like, I want more damage because, yeah, I guess I can get both of these, huh? More spawning when a star's destroyed and more damage to the stars. That way, maybe I can do better. Because it's nice to be able to two-shot these reds. I'd like to be able to one-shot them eventually, but the oranges is the biggest thing, right? I think everybody wants to be able to one-shot an orange. In real life, too. Like a little, you know what I mean? Like, maybe even a tangerine. Everyone wants to be able to one-shot it. Dude, I love oranges. I hate the white stuff on them. Hot take, I know. I know everyone hates them. But, like, I love oranges, though. You don't understand. Once I went to at one point where I lived, we had a, what is it called? It was like a buffet. It was a Golden Corral. And I got a full plate of those little baby oranges that were already peeled for you. And I scarfed it, bro. That was my dessert. I didn't even care. My blood sugar probably went to the moon. I don't care. It was yummy. I enjoyed myself. The creator's black hole. Is that a person? If so, I'm really sorry that I don't know who it is, but hopefully that's me. Hopefully I'm lumped in that. I'll be a part of the black hole. Why not, bro? Yeah, you have to contribute to something, right? Could up the spawn chance of comets. Could up the asteroid spawn chance. Why the hell would I do that, actually? What are we talking about? Ooh, moon speed scaler. Yes. Star scaler. Yes. Star mass. Boom, boom. Fat little stars, except they're big. So fat, big stars. Now we should see yellow. How much does yellow give? 163 billion. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. $500 billion. That's the number I was looking for. I guess it was because it was a smaller one that I didn't really realize how big they get. I mean, to be fair, I did just upgrade the star size, so I do expect myself. Ooh, we're getting a little comet shower here. Okay, we're getting bathed for once. You know what, man? I heard the story of this dude that like didn't bathe for I don't know how many decades, but a few, and then they bathed him and he died. So God bless his soul. Yeah, God bless his soul. That was crazy news. We reached the creator's milestone. If I'm not a part of that, I'm gonna beat this game before 2 hours is up, and I'm gonna refund it. 13 trillion. Ooh, $13 trillion. All right. Although I have a feeling it's like capping me hard at $13 trillion specifically. So I think I made 10 trillion on my own there, but it doesn't care about that. Upgrade asteroids to planets. Yeah, but then I lose out on the zippy zappy, right? Electric star chance to fork. Was there no electric planets? Yeah, there was, wasn't there? It was this, wasn't it? Wait, maybe it wasn't. Maybe there are no electric planets. Oh, that makes sense because then it'd be hard to live on them. Okay. Well, what could we do that matters? Electric star. It really wants me to do electric star stuff there. I don't have enough stars to care. How do we spend this, bro? I need the best answer now. I don't want new asteroids. I guess electric star damage is nice. Electric star critical bonus damage. To be honest, don't care. Breaker radius, maybe. We can get some radius upgrades. More asteroid. Like I said, I don't care. A comet spawn chance? Sure, but really just to upgrade more stuff. Upgrade more planets to stars. Chance to spawn a new planet. That's half my money, though. In fact, it's a little bit more. Maybe I go for some electric star stuff. Maybe that's what you want. Electric star damage plus 250? Come on. We're doing so much here. Electric star critical damage chance? You know, breaker speed. Yes. Give me all of that. Give me all of that right now. And a good amount of radius, too. Oh, and more speed. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I love you. I'm like spitting and choking and salivating everywhere because I'm so happy. What else can we do? We can do maybe more. We can can do more electric star damage, I think. Or we could have done this electric star damage, which is the same amount for the same amount of money, but I chose the bottom one. Something about it, it gravitated me towards it, you know? And that's just what it is. Dude, now we go so much faster by default. Thank the Lord. Oh my goodness, this is way better. Plus our radius is so nice, and everything in this world is just so nice, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you. I gotta stop crying, dude. I need a damn tissue or paper napkin. So I wonder what we level up to now. I seen a little level up there. I spotted you. You did not go unnoticed. Maybe I should get planet upgrades, because that could get me more moons. Decisions. Titanic black hole. Don't call it that. That's gross. All right, where are the planet upgrades? Or the no, planet. Yeah. New planet when a planet is destroyed. New star when a star is destroyed. 100%. Okay. Hell yeah. Upgrade planets to stars too. Hell yeah. Ooh, star mass is $7 trillion. I'm gonna save up for that. 7 trillion. It doesn't sound the hardest in the world to achieve. Plus, we have 100% planet upkeeping now, which means we're gonna get basically infinite moons forever, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's what I read, but that's what I heard. And I trust my ears more than my eyes. I mean, there's a reason I wear glasses and not hearing aids, huh? I'm not a big fan of these electric stars yet. I haven't been proven. Although, to be fair, I wasn't a fan of the asteroid electroids either until they buffed it by like 300% or whatever the hell they did, or maybe like 300x. I don't even remember. It was an absurd amount, a very ludicrous amount. Is ludicrous the right word? Damn, we made 14 trillion. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, let's get more star mass then. Why not? What is a laser star? First person to answer what a laser star is gets a cookie. That's the shape of the star. We're about to find out if there's a 20% chance, so maybe we will never find out. There is a universe where we get so unlucky. I found it. Whoa, okay. We make a lot of money off the big green stars too. Almost $1 trillion. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute. Do it. Whoa! That's awesome. I like that. That makes me happy. That's so satisfying too. I like that a lot. That's very interesting. That's very neat. All right. This is freaking sick. I just don't want to run out of time, bro. It feels like whenever I get a time upgrade, it freaking just patooey. It just goes away. How much should I make there? 12 trillion. Not as much. Okay. I love to be unimpressed with my own work. Now we can get like more laser upgrades. I don't really like need laser upgrades though. I kind of need supernova. What the hell is supernova? Oh, is that after no way, that's after laser. Okay, let's get all the little stuff though. Let's get all the little stuff. I've never heard it go that high. I just max it out. Listen to that. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you can still hear it going up. That was awesome. Okay, look at how much we've maxed out so far. I can barely zoom out enough to see it. We've maxed out the green. Oh, are these milestones? No, because we were doing this and then it went to this. That would have been cool if it was milestones, but I think this is just like based off of different. So this was the beginning. Then this was when it introduced us to planets. Then purple is when it introduced us to comets. And then this introduced us to stars. And now this is introducing us to lasers on stars. Very interesting. We need all the moons in the world though. I feel like Gru. That's what I feel like. I feel like Gru. And maybe I want to feel like Gru. He's got a big old pointy nose. He's fat. He's a little bit evil, but he's still nice enough to, you know, raise 3 daughters. I don't remember. Are they his daughters or like his nieces or something? I don't remember him having a wife ever. Whose kids are those that he's just always with? Gotta be his daughters, right? Surely. Or at least nieces. Because like anything, you know what's interesting? And I feel like we should just do this. If you're 18 years or older than your cousin, you're just the uncle or the auntie, bro. You're not even, that can't be a cousin. I don't feel like a cousin can be 18 years older than you. It's just stupid. That's an uncle. And let's do it in reverse. I'm really focused on this. My hands are like moving while I explain this. Let's do the reverse too. If you're less than 18 years older than your aunt, that's not your aunt or your uncle. That's your cousin, bro. Like you were a teenager when I was born. You're good. Let's go for critty damage, and then let's go for maybe, I don't know. I want to see all the upgrades. So these are all the upgrades, and then they merge into this little bad boy. Okay. I want to see what that's about. Feed the black hole comet storm right at the start. Holy. Wait a minute. That makes things pretty damn easy. Oh, the lasers. Dude, the double lasers so freaking gnarly. And these guys just go around forever, so I don't even have to collect them all. I wonder, they don't seem to get used all at the same time. Maybe they do. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they do though. So maybe collect it. Oh no, it does look like they do. Never mind. They just all lasted a long time, which is good. Dude, the lasers are so awesome. I'm never gonna get over that. That is so sick. What a cool freaking game, yo. All right, let's get these real quick. You gotta get the lasers. You have to. You're required to legally. 16 trillion again. Let's go to the upgrades. Let's see what this upgrade here is. Star mass. Yes, I actually want to save up for star mass. I want to see some blues. I want to see more greens, make a crap ton more money, baby. That's what I was built to do. I'm a money-making machine. I'm like the udders of a cow, specifically because they use them to, they exploit them, quite frankly, to make milk. Which milk is so weird, bro, because, like, if it's 1% milk, where the hell did the other 99% go? And why am I paying the same for that when I could just buy whole milk? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't think I'd ever buy a product that's 1% milk unless it was, like, chocolate or something. I keep running out of time. I didn't even make a lot on that when I made 11, but that's fine, because that's enough to get more star mass and hopefully start making more. No, I don't have enough for this supernova radio. I don't even do supernovas. Why do I care? I need to max out this. Sometimes you just gotta limit yourself because your unchained potential is negative, and that's okay, because not every field do you have to have positive potential in you. Sometimes you can get worse in things, and such is just life. You know, you have to be at ease with that, because there is yin and there's also yang, and there's blue lasers that make us, I think, $1 trillion on the biggest ones, but I can't tell. 1 trillion. I can't tell because it's hard to break them. But when you do break it, 1.6. Ooh, that's a big boy. Oh, man. And then the laser blues are so good. Oh, I'm cheesing. I'm cheesing just a little bit. Oh, man. That is freaking excellent. Okay, colossal black hole. That is a more appropriate word for it. Titanic is kind of crazy, but a colossal black hole, I will accept that. Let's upgrade. I don't want to get these yet. It's just lasers. I feel like the lasers aren't too, they're not too important to me at the moment. All right, let's get some electric star max chain. See if we can get maximum moon. There's a maximum? Ain't no freaking way, bro. I'm genuinely about to find where I got the first moon. Oh, wait. No, I feel like I remember this. Maybe I didn't see that there were maximum moons and they just freaking lied to me like a freaking liar. Bro, I don't see anything about maximum moons. I see nothing. No way. No way they just hid that from me the entire damn game and then decided, oh, you're ready to learn now. Bro, there's a maximum amount of moons. Okay, well, I have to spend 17 trillion for that. We have to get that, right? I mean, dude, that's life-changing information because now I know that there's a maximum. I don't have to chase. I thought I was just getting unlucky all the time, getting only 10. Maybe not unlucky, but just getting capped of my luck. But no, it's not a luck thing at all. It's simply the way the game works at the moment. Okay, well, there's a huge difference between what I believed and what is true. And you know what? Sometimes your world shifts. You have to be ready for it. This is how we adapt right here. We keep getting comets from the comet shower. We keep destroying these blue these blue stars, excuse me. We don't have to destroy the blue planets anymore. We already got rid of those enough. Let's break a last blue star. Damn it. I was like one hit away. Look at that. We make $19 trillion. We get a colossal black hole. We buy maximum moons. We get +5. Breaker speed. We upgrade that baby too. I love breaker speed, dude. If we could have a hypersonic breaker speed with like 1 damage, I'd probably be happy because it'd probably do infinite damage still to the hypersonic. Look at this. This is so much better. This is so much better. Holy crap. I'm like actually upkeeping on the moons too. And there's some comets flying around, so I can use that to break all the big boys, and then when they're getting low, I can go break the little ones. Dude, this is the freaking dream right here. 5 moons is such a big upgrade. I never really expected. Okay, that looked just like mitosis. I don't know if anyone caught that. These stars look like freaking mitosis, and that's okay. Everybody loves a little bit of mitosis, but a lot of mitosis, I mean, you're asking me to love quite an unlovable thing, but I guess I can do my best. All right, that one had to be a big one. That one, I told you, bro, it's all about the moons. We just doubled our money. We just doubled our income. That's what I'm freaking talking about. 36 trillion. Can I buy out all of these? No, I need 45 trillion. I did the math. Cut up the radius, cut up the moon buff duration. Bro, there's so much I'm learning about myself. Okay, breaker critical damage bonus. Why not? When I get 45 trillion in one day, I'll freaking buy all the other laser crap because right now it's just simply not. It's not useful at the moment. Look at this, bro. I'm destroying everything. Dude, moons are the way to go. 1 trillion million billion % moons are the way to go. And I know 1 trillion million billion is a number because I've played a lot of these games before, and 1 trillion billion million is a number that comes up a lot. And look at this, bro. 6 seconds left, and I still feel like a legend right now. I might even get an extra second just for fun because I feel like it. I probably did. I don't know. You can go back and count, but I don't want to. 44. Okay, I have enough now. So, I mean, I guess I should stick to my word. Buy all the laser ones. So, that's cool. Down to 6 trillion. Hopefully, my lasers can carry me, though, because I spent a lot of money you on that. Let's try. Let's try breaking this one. Oh, wow. Okay, it is big. I will give you that. The lasers are really big. So epilepsy warning for anyone who hasn't figured out that this game is not for you yet. Maybe don't look at the screen because there's going to be a lot of flashing lasers. Dude, we are killing it at the moment. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know if I'm killing it exactly. I think the moon upkeep is still better than the lasers though. And honestly, the comet upkeep is another thing. But it's kind of hard to upkeep both at the same time unless I'm just moving my cursor like this, which maybe is the strat. I don't know how much I made there. 39 trillion. I'll take it. It's lower. It's on the low end, but I will accept. How about we go for laser width so I can see these two? More speed? Yes. More damage? Yes. Oh, we're at the corner. Oh, and then it expands this way. Why is it always juking me out, bro? This thing expands so weirdly. It's kind of crazy. Oh, unlock 200 upgrades. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hell yeah. Okay, now I just got to move my cursor really fast and focus on the blue ones a little bit more. But other than that, I can move everything around really fast, which is cool. I need to do more damage. We got to upgrade damage after this one because then I could break through the blue stars a lot easier, most likely, and I don't have to, like, you know, pause to tend to them. I wonder when we make a Q, because a Q is a big jump still. It's like if I played 20 of these games, which to be fair is not that far away, but for the upgrade, damn, that just got half of the freaking screen. Okay, 44 trillion, I'll take it. I think I just continued. Damn it. I didn't really mean to do that. I meant to, but there's no point in exiting now. I'm already breaking stuff. And everyone knows once you start breaking stuff, you cannot stop. Like, look at these oh, that was a double laser. I don't even think double lasers are good for us, but they look freaking sick. And I mean, at the end of the day, when did we ever really care about efficiency, bro? We want things to look sick. That's really it. That's really it. We just want cool stuff. We don't care if they're good. Good stuff is cool, I guess, too. But, like, I also want stuff to look sick. I think this is the strat right here. If I could get, like, a robot to do this for me, I might. But I don't have a robot to do that for me. Let's go to the upgrades, and I have $94 trillion. I can buy quite a lot, actually. I could just buy. Cool. Ah, Star Mass I should have saved up. Whatever. I like when they add these little Latin drum beats in here. It's very interesting because the music is not Latin at all, really, because there's no Latin guy singing over it, of course. And now that we have a lot of damage, I think we break these blues pretty quickly. Without the comet, it's not so great, but with the comet, it's like a 5-shot. Okay, it's not the worst in the world, but it's still definitely better to do this circle method that I'm doing right now. I think this circle method is pretty dialed in at the moment. Uh-oh, we're running out of time. I feel like I should have infinite time by now. Don't I have like a 10% chance per planet to gain a little bit of additional time? Is it only like 0.1? That might be why. How long do I go for? Maybe it'll tell me somewhere. 17 seconds that I added. Okay. I made 50 trill nearly. Let's go for star mass. Ooh, chance to spawn supernova stars. It is a whole new star. A whole new star. Dude, I could be the next Jasmine. Or no, Aladdin. Aladdin sung that. And then I think Jasmine started singing after. It's been a while since I seen that movie, bro. I miss Abu. You know what? That movie was freaking good. That movie was really good. Aladdin was a great movie. I think that was one of the last really good Disney movies that, like, you know, I gotta add that to the list of movies and shows that I want to show my kid. I have a lot. Maybe I could read them while I'm going in circles, both in my speech and also by dragging my mouse around in circles, and that's what you see across the screen. So right now, give me shows. Give me shows that came out in like the early 2000s that I probably grew up watching, that you guys liked watching, so I can show my kids when I have kids. I don't have any yet, except for the 3 that I left and I abandoned them in New Jersey, but I didn't like them. They had bad vibes. Gigantic black hole. Okay, size 38 now. I made 69 trillion. Let's go supernova stars. Why not? Can I go higher chance? No? Okay, that's cool too. I'll just go for more upgrades then. All right, some of the things on my list are max and whoa, that's a supernova star. It doesn't matter about max and whoa, okay. That was, I mean, it was a supernova. I expected something like that, but it didn't wipe everything out. Maybe a purple one? No? Okay, I gotta upgrade that because that could be really good. But yeah, I've got Max and Ruby. I've got Charlie Brown. I've got the Goofy movie, which I really love the Goofy movie. But I think that's because growing up, I thought the chick that his son, Goofy's son, Max dates, I thought she was hot when I was like 6. The Mario show based off of Mario 3. If any of you know that freaking show, that show's awesome. The Sonic show that I also liked a lot. Those two, I would have like ads on the Mario show where I had freaking the Sonic show would give me an ad, and then I'd watch the Sonic show as well. And then there was also this Link ad where he saves Zelda, he saves the princess. I want to watch that one too, actually. I've never watched that. I'm gonna add that to the list. I might watch that with my son or my daughter. And then I have Wally. Dude, Wally was sick. Let's get some Supernova upgrades before I continue this though. Maybe, yeah. Oh, it does a percentage of the damage. Okay. So does 30%, which isn't great to be very real with you. I think I just save up for Star Mass. I don't really care for any more upgrades. I have Wally. I loved Wally, bro. Wally was freaking. I also thought Eva. I thought she was hot as well. And you know what? Look, taste is universal, bro. I don't have one type. I have a million of them. Bad Biddies is the only thing I like. Ed, and Eddie. That show was freaking sick. And if you disagree, get the hell out of my face, pretty please. And then it's Billy and Mandy. Because I liked Billy and Mandy growing up. That show was cool. I liked Mandy. Or no, I liked Billy. Billy was the boy. Mandy was a brat. But Billy was awesome because he was stupid. Oh, you know what? Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Lab goes on there for sure. I love Dexter's Lab. Dee, get out of my office, Dee. That freaking show was sick. Okay, let me close this and pay attention to the video game we clicked on. Got 63 trillion. These Supernovas aren't great. We're gonna go for some more Star Mass. These are little secret upgrades up here. I'm kind of curious, but I could also add to the session timer. I mean, I made 60 trill. I think I can spoil myself to one of these. I'm gonna do this one. This one is time added when black hole grows. Ooh, we get another second every time the black hole grows. That'd be good if it grew from 0, but it's not so great now when it only grows like 3 times. It only adds 3 seconds. I mean, like, it is what it is. It feels like a filler upgrade, to be quite frank, which, yeah, it doesn't feel too great. That Supernova's starting to get better, though. The more damage I add to it, like, duh, but also it just makes everything easier to clear out. I think that's what it really is, right? The Supernova kind of turns me into a broom, which is nice because I'd like to be able to broom everything up. So if I could increase, if one of those upgrades there that I missed maybe ups the chance of spawning a Supernova star, I would much prefer that over the laser, maybe. Although the laser seems to, like, wipe out everything. It, like, goes through all of humanity and existence and all of that, which I guess existence is way further than. Whoa! Upgrade! Humongous milestone. No way. Am I freaking humongous? I'm freaking humongous, and this is the first time this has been a weird number. Oh, wait, it's not giving me a bonus. It's just saying this is how much money you have. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I don't know why you had to scam me like that to get that point across, but sure. Okay, wait, we're in the yellow territory. I mean, orange. Whoa, so we've got red, orange, green, blue, purple. All we're missing is yellow. Maybe this is yellow. Oh, we're actually getting there. What the hell? I don't like how this is so Hansel and Gretel. Is that the right? No, it's not. It's Romeo and Juliet, because they were on 2 sides of the war, and I think they had to, like, go through a mountain or something, if I remember correctly. It was something like that. Moon buff duration 4 to 9. Dude, that is the most beautiful upgrade I've ever seen in my damn life. That is the most, that is, in order to form a more perfect union level of upgrade, dog. That is enough to make a grown man like me cry. And I may do it off camera, but I won't do it on camera, because I always promised you that I'd never cry again on camera after I cried like 12 times earlier in this video. And I always keep my damn promises. The Supernova is crazy. The moons are just so good. I love the moons, dog. I love the suns too. I love the moons, bro. I've always been much of a night owl, because I mean, it's like 12:30 in the morning right now, and I'm just sitting here playing this game. And you know what? I love it. Sue me. Sue me. It looks like I've got all the things filled out, so we only need 2 more prestiges and then we win this. All right, what do we get with 91 trillion? Can we get more moon buff duration, maybe? Upgrade planets to stars we could get up. Comet spawn chance, breaker damage, laser damage. None of these seem so good. I'll get supernova percentage though, and I'll get supernova radius, see what this is. This is more comet spawn chance. Okay, we just want to spawn all the damn comets in the world. Soon I'll be able to afford supernova radius over here, but for now it's just cheaper to get it over here, and better. This is only 10% for 350. This is 25 for 45. Makes no sense. Ooh, supernova. Or no, comet shower. Why do I confuse the two? I may have to talk to a therapist about that because I don't know the answer. Dude, it's so satisfying now. We're at the point in the game. We do this a lot in a lot of the games we play, so if you really haven't subscribed, you should. You should just smash that smash button and like that like button. But I'm getting to that point in the game where I get very, like, stupid because all the stuff happening on screen is so satisfying. It's kind of like when old people go to slots, or when young people go to slots, because that's a new big thing on the streaming platform Kick, which I will be streaming on, but not slots. Not yet, at least. Not when when they give me $10 million, I'll think about it. But like, I'm starting to go mind numb here, where my mouth, there's like drool falling from my chin, and I actually caught it with my bare hand because I didn't want it to go onto my pants. Because if if drool fell on my pants, it looked like I peed myself, and that's disgusting. I wouldn't want anyone to think that. Let's go for a lot of supernova radius. I think might be the play, because our supernova is good enough now to where some radius. Oh yeah, it plays a role. It does a difference. And getting 2 supernovas pretty much kills everything, allegedly, unless I'm misunderstanding the percentage of damage that it's supposed to do, which I guess I never thought would be a possibility until this very second. So fingers crossed I've been correct the whole time. You know, no one ever wants to think about a world where they're incorrect, but I guess I'd like to. Just very delayed. See, I'm doing it again. I'm catching myself, bro. This is starting to become mesmerizing. All the sound effects and stuff. Sound effects, dude, it makes or breaks the freaking experience, dog. I'm telling you. We're soon gonna make 100 trillion in a session. Is that, did we reach all of the, yeah, we did. We reached all of the achievements for making a total amount in a session. What's the 1 quintillion thing, by the way? Oh, it's just supernova percent damage. Wait, I'm familiar with that now. Okay, well, I have 100 trillion. I may as well get rid of the red zone. We've maxed out the red, purple, blue, and green zone. Now we focus on the orange zone, and the orange zone is expensive, so I hope there's a way to make money quicker. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to resort to things I never would. But you know, sometimes desperate calls, or desperate times, desperate measures, and desperate. Why is like a thing that you do considered a measure? You know what I mean? Because measuring is when you look at how many units something is. So why is the act of doing something desperate a desperate measure? Like that's a really weird way to put an action, you know? Like, you'd think desperate times call for desperate things, or desperate actions, or desperate I don't, forthcomings? I don't know. But like desperate measures, like that, really? Were people desperately measuring things? Maybe scientists trying to lie to you? All right, what do we do with 100 trillion? What are we looking at here? 60 trillion, 60 trillion, everything 60 trillion except for this one is 70. Which one unlocks the most upgrades? Because I'm really not that interested in any of them. They all the other 2. So no, this one won. So these 3 unlock 2. We can go for laser damage, because then I can get this one to unlock these 2. So we get laser width and planets to stars. Okay, it's very symmetrical. I just want to see more upgrades, I think, at the moment, more than anything. I would just like to see all the upgrades and then be able to pick from there, you know, what I want to get. Because I mean, dude, information is worth a lot of money. I think a lot of people sleep on that information. There's a reason people sell books, and sometimes they make a lot of money. Maybe I'll write a book one day, and it'll be a really good book too, because I know how to write, and I have family that knows how to write. I just don't know how to speak English very well. So maybe I'll like write it, like it'll look really good, but there won't be words. It'll just be like letters, you know, like monkeys on a typewriter. Maybe I'll sell a book like that, and maybe people will dig it. I don't know. Maybe they'll get something out of it. There's a lot that could be said in between the letters we speak. I guess we write, huh? Okay, how much do I make? 100 trillion. We're a gargantua. I don't want to hear no Hawk Tua jokes in the comments. I don't like you. Unless you don't do it, then I love you. Okay, maybe we can go boom for some upgrade information. Chance to add time when a planet's destroyed, 100%. Okay, information is valuable. I don't know if it's valuable enough to skip out on that, dog. That is, we're talking, we're gonna add a lot of like, we are gonna have more time than we spawned with, ideally, right? No? Is it that small of a time? It's like an infinitesimally small amount of time that we add with the freaking planets. I think I just got lied to, scammed, and shunned away from the community I once believed was home. What a terrible thing to have stumbled upon as such a young man, you know? That's a terrible thing. I mean, you gotta go through the motions, I guess. Everybody's struggles are meant for the person who struggles and not for anybody else to understand, but like, damn. I love these supernovas. They're so satisfying. I thought I should have had infinite time by now as well. I think I got scammed for infinite time. I got sold the cryogenic scam. Look, we only added 6 seconds. That doesn't even make sense. We used to be able to add like 17. I think our days genuinely got shorter somehow. Still made $88 trillion. Maybe information was worth it though. Let's inform ourselves. How about that? Breaker critical, chance to add time when a star is destroyed. I mean, I might as well go all in. If I'm gonna get scammed, I might as well just get scammed out of my house and my car payment and my children and like my, I don't know, my city even. Dude, the comet shower, everything is so satisfying, dog. I'm actually starting to drool a little bit, and that's embarrassing to say, so maybe I should cut that out of the video. Editor, cut that out of the video. If I see that in the video, you're fired. There are plenty of other people who are willing to work for free. All right, did we make 100 trillion? We only added 0.2 seconds, but somehow I made way more money. Sure, I made 100 trillion. I'm not gonna complain. Let's get this for more. Yeah, star mass. That's the one damn thing I was looking for the whole time. Probably should have looked right in the middle. It kind of makes sense, but only in retrospect, really. I wonder if Comet has an effect anymore. I feel like it doesn't, but I get it because it looks awesome. And also because sometimes I just accidentally stumble upon it. The moons have an effect, though. The moons have a huge effect. I think the comets do have an effect somehow. It seems, maybe it's placebo. It seems like I do better at breaking the purple when I have the comet. Like, way better. Also, I haven't even reached violet stars yet. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I really haven't reached that. Also, I'm lasting for way more time. Is that because of the stars specifically, or is that just everything combined? I think it's because of the stars specifically, because when I started running out of stars, I started running out of time. Let's go back to the upgrades with 157 trillion and get some star mass. Dude, we're connected now. We're connected to the last upgrade we got to see in the beginning, the $1 quadrillion upgrade. No wonder the music is so celebratory. This is a freaking achievement. Although it's not an achievement like in the game. I feel like I'm gonna make less money on this one. I feel like I'm already predicting it. Maybe I'm predicting my downfall and that's gonna make it true, but like I really feel like I'm gonna be broke on this one, bro. I'm gonna have like $3 by the end of this, even though I'm seeing a bunch of $1 trillion and like $1 billion and stuff. I think I'm gonna have like 3. Like I'm gonna have so little money that they're gonna take away the money that I started this little round with here, and I'm gonna be left with 3. Somehow I'm gonna go into debt by how many billion? Probably a dumb amount of billion. Probably that's how many billion. Oh, nope, I made 30% more. Hell yeah. Star plasma. Star plasma is making me all the money. So I need more stars. How do I get more stars? Oh, possibly the upgrades that make you get more stars. Those might help. Okay, so now we should have a crap ton of stars, and there's purple ones, which I knew that already, but there's violet ones, which I don't remember having violet. Did we always have violet when I said I didn't have violet? And they just were blending in with the asteroids? That could have been the thing. Or did I upgrade the mass? I see what I mean? Like, we're getting to that hour where I don't even remember, bro. It's almost 1 in the morning. But like, I'm mesmerized, for lack of a better term. Dude, okay, can I, since we're at the end of the video, I feel like I can share this with you. Like, you deserve for me to be embarrassed. So I for Christmas, and thank God Amazon is very kind about their return policy. Holy crap, gargantua milestone. Are we 6 out of 7 right now? I think we are, yeah, 6 out of 7. 1.4 Q earned in this milestone. I could have bought that upgrade once. We have half a quadrillion here. But yeah, I got like a bed for Christmas that like you could fold it into a drawer, which is really good. Like a drawer, like it folds into the dresser drawer type thing. And I tried building it all by myself and I broke it because I was very reluctant to ask for help. Thankfully, we can get returns for it. It was like a few $100s worth of a mistake if I didn't get the returns. But since we get the returns and whatever, I'm very thankful that we get a full free return or our money back on that, because I got very emotional. I got very upset when I broke it. And before I broke it, like leading up to me breaking it, is because I was upset. Holy crap, I can afford this now. But yeah, now I have, so it's like it's a mattress that folds up by 3. It's a memory foam mattress. I just have that chilling right now. Dude, that thing is freaking sick. It like I can fold it up and I have so much more room in my room. Also, we're in the yellow territory. I told you there was gonna be yellow. It's gotta be the whole rainbow. Red, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I promise I did not really just stutter that bad, do I? No, because I did, and that's sad. Everything costs a lot of money now. Does that star mass upgrade really matter that much? I don't know if it's gonna make the difference, dude. That's a lot of money you want. 350 trillion? And I mean, that gives 5 trillion? Like, okay, 5 trillion, great, but is that 5 trillion? I don't know. Is that 350 trillion, rather? I don't know. I mean, we do a crap ton of damage now, and we're on the last section. There's no way they make the last section hellish, right? I mean, this looks sick, especially with all the supernovas and the lasers. Bro, this looks like a freaking miracle. Holy, okay, sure, why not? Like, it's enough to where I don't even know what's happening. All I know is to move my cursor in the circle and sometimes get random things. But like, I don't know how much I'm gonna make here. Wow, 330 trillion. Okay, enough for 1 upgrade. Moon buff scale for breakers. Damn, am I seeing that right? Oh, that's my favorite upgrade. I love that upgrade. Whoa. Oh, I love that upgrade. Wait, we're gonna be fast as hell now, right? Wait, look at this. Look at this. When we get all the moons, let's see how fast we can break everything. I think that's my favorite upgrade. Holy crap. Dude. Oh, I love that upgrade. I'm cheesing so hard. That's the only upgrade I ever wanted, really. It was just more speed in whatever way possible. I don't even care how I get it. If I have to get it by moons, I'll get it by moons. If I have to get it by comets, I'll get it by comets, bro. I am cheesing so hard for this upgrade. Look at this. It feels like we could almost prestige again, but like we can't because we would have if we could have. Yo, this is freaking insane levels of destruction we're harboring right now. Give me a comet, dog. Come on. We're getting close. We're getting so close. This is a well-fed black hole. Right, the only thing I don't like is that I just barely don't make enough money to buy one thing every time. Is there a way to maybe 700 trillion for star mass? I think I'm willing to save for that. Maybe that's a little silly, but I think I am very willing to save for that because that could end all of our problems. And I would rather have our problems ended than continued. Dude, the supernovas are so satisfying. The electric spread so far. The lasers are so damn big. Like, this is everything to me right now. And we're still collecting gold ones, so I still hear the little ding, 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 even though, like, it doesn't matter. The money is not, it doesn't add up to anything anymore. Like, I think 100 games of this maybe makes still less than one if we only got asteroids compared to if we only got stars. But I don't care. I just love how satisfying it is, dude. Look at this, 297. Let's go for one more. We need $70 trillion more, and then we're going to be able to afford the stars upgrade, which will hopefully get us a lot more violet stars and make us a lot more money. And then if that scales up appropriately to what I'm expecting, I mean, we're in there, right? It's freaking bingo money, bullseye, hallelujah, chipotle from there. Barbecue chicken, as they once said. But they don't say it anymore, ever since I started barbecuing my own chicken. And you know what? That's okay, because at the end of the day, everybody barbecues their own chicken. Dude, this music is so hopeful. I feel so freaking inspired. Look at this, 900 trillion. I could play one more to get the quadrillion, but I really do not care about having the letter T turn into a Q. I care about having almost maxed out violet stars right here. The lasers almost help more than the supernovas at some point. Like, this is, and they're all worth trillions, dude. This is where legends are made. This is where quadrillions are harvested with no remorse. Absolutely no remorse for the environment. Because I guess all the stars grow back, don't they? So, like, who even cares? I wonder if do I get more stars when the black hole grows? Because, like, when the black hole grows, I get 100%. So do I end up with more stars, and do those stars stay? Because if so, that's kind of interesting how I could make more money later into the round than earlier. That's not something I'm really used to. Look at this. Ooh, half a quadrillion. Ooh. Okay. What do I do? I don't know what to do. More radius. Yeah, more radius. And then these are symmetrical. So we can go, we can connect these two bridges because I like that. Upgrade planets to stars. Yes, more. I want that. Okay, so now when we get the moons, it should up our radius even more so that we're able to break even more stars. I don't think the radius in terms of like compared to my screen has ever really changed size, at least at its max. But I think just relative to the stars below it has, it's changed it. But I think the max size has always been the same on the screen, which is a really weird mechanic. Like, it's interesting. I like it, I think. It's really interesting. Dude, we are gonna be so rich. And we might even make a quadrillion after that performance. I mean, that's a quadrillion performance if I've ever seen one. Don't get me started. Let's see. Oh, that was less. Really? I didn't feel like less. It felt like way more. All right, let's unlock this one because it gives me 2 new upgrades. Supernova radius and more buff scale for breaker speed. Oh, I want that one. Mom, I don't want a dog. I want that one. I want the venomous snake. I was thinking for a while, and I think I might still do it. I want to get a giant millipede as my first pet. Because like I've lived with pets, but I've never owned the pet. It's never been mine. I think I want a giant millipede. I think they're easy enough to care for. I think they're cute enough. They're simple. You know what I mean? I want something that I'm not gonna kill, and that I have the space for. Now that I'm clearing out my room, I have a lot more space. I think stuff like that is way more plausible. I mean, I'm still gonna have to figure out where to put it though, especially if I get a giant one. Maybe I just get a little one. Maybe I just start with a little one because I don't have too much space, even though I have cleared out space. Holy, another half a trillion. All right, get me into the upgrades. Give me some more speed, baby. Woo! Ooh, I love the speed. I love the speed. We can go for more supernova percent damage. More radius it's like cool or whatever, but I'm not really interested. Maybe I am. Actually, maybe more would be better. But the speed I put way above the radius. Maybe, you know, for better or for worse, I do not care. I love it. You know what I mean? And I think if you put love first, you never truly lose. You may be inefficient compared to hate, but damn, is that quality gonna come out way better. Oh, dude, Supernova's so sick. Supernova's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I didn't like it at first because it wasn't good at first. Now it treats me very good. Takes me out when I need to go out. Not like I'm a dog, but like on like cool adventurous stuff. Not even like a date, either like a cool adventurous date. Dude, we're not progressing in terms of monetary value, and that is all that matters to me right now. All right, let's add some more buff, scale, breaker, radius, whatever the hell that means. Hopefully I make enough for the session timer, because I think that is all I want until I get supernova percent. Or maybe I want to get that one last, because that seems to be like the last one, so I think I get that one last. Hopefully I don't prestige until I get that one, because if I do prestige, it's going to be so awkward, because then I have to play a little bit more after. And I don't like when that happens. Like, I don't fault the game dev for that at all, because that's more actually my fault in terms of progression than the dev's fault. But it is something that's happened before, and it's not the most satisfying to my ears. It's so colorful, dog. Like, I know it's all purple, but the comets revolving around it and my cursor being rainbow, but I'm barely looking at it, so it's just in my peripheral. It's all so, man. It's all so. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. This is a freaking phenomenal experience. Still at half a trilly, though. Just a solid half a trilly. Let's add another 5 seconds. Our session timer is now 39. It started at, I don't know, 15, something like that. Started pretty damn low comparatively, but isn't that pronounced comparatively? I think it is. There's a lot of words that are pretty interesting when you just add like suffixes and prefixes to them. They really change how they're pronounced, at least in my region. I'm sure that exists in other languages too, especially Chinese, because Chinese is pretty much every language, but the worst parts of it combined. No hate to my Chinese people. Freaking love y'all. I had some chicken fried rice today. That splish was delicious. My mama made it homemade, yo. Shout out to mom. Dude, I'm gonna be 19 living at home. That's kind of scary to me. Even though I know that's young, but like you know what I mean? Oh, 625. Whoa, we made a little bit more. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Let me count these checks. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this upgrade and breaker damage because they're both 350 and I can afford 2 of them. Next, probably just go for more breaker damage unless I can afford upgrade planets to stars. Probably should have done that one actually. Can I control Z maybe? Control Z? Right click? No? Okay. I didn't actually even want to refund it anyway because I think I chose the better decision anyway, but that's okay. Dude, the supernova's huge. Holy. It almost wipes out everything. Yo, this is an insane video game. Holy. I keep getting scared by it, Loki. It's kind of shivering my timbers because it takes up so much space. The laser doesn't though, and I wonder why that is. I wonder if I was in some sort of supernova accident when I was little that kind of gave me trauma related to supernovas that explode too big. I mean, that's most likely the case. I was like notorious for doing all that type of stuff when I was a kid. You know, like the supernovas, the intergalactic explosions, the comet, all that stuff. Like I was really big on that happening to me. But then I guess one sort of event with a big supernova kind of teetered me off of my totter. 600 trillion. Yeah, we're getting upgrading planets to stars. We have 33 stars. Should see way more stars now. Oh yeah, this looks like looks like under the microscope. I love looking under the microscope, man. I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. We probably moved and that's what happened to it because I was little. One advice. Ooh, you know what? Actually, screw advice. Never mind. I was gonna tell you about my idea for like a business related to moving, but now I'm not gonna tell you because you know what? If I go through with the idea, but then if I don't go through with the idea, but if I want to do it later, but then someone already does it, I'm gonna be freaking pissed. So you don't get to know my idea. Whoa! Oh, dang it! But yes, awesome. But dang it, we've got a well-fed black hole. We have beat a game about feeding a black hole. Okay, let's play the epilogue. Hopefully the epilogue. Whoa! Oh, these are like out of 10. Oh, I can't max this all out, dude. It's 1 in the morning. Okay. Okay, look, we're not going to be able to get the Steam achievement because this is like, I don't know, what percentage of people have even beat the game? 54? Could you imagine the slight percentage of people who have beat the epilogue? But look, we're going to max out the main game. That's what I'm going to consider 100%. If y'all want to see another video on this, by the way, you can always comment it. I urge you guys to comment a lot because I love when the community talks with each other. I do read them, although people don't think I do because I don't respond to every comment. I read every comment, especially the silly, stupid ones that put in like my hidden comments that say really mean things about me. I like to read those on call with my friends. You can also join the Discord if you want to, you know what I mean? Discord.gg/trio. The video's not over yet, but it's going to be pretty soon. So, you know, I don't know. If you're wrapping up dinner, this is the perfect time to wrap up dinner. And if you're not wrapping up dinner, freaking scarf your food, damn it. You got things to do. Come on. You got stars to explode. You got money to make. Dude, this is reaching levels of big that are big. Just in case anyone was curious. But look, we have one more upgrade, which is the Supernova % damage. And then we have, for all intents and purposes, we have beat the main game mode minus the epilogue. Did I scam you into clicking a video about 100%ing a game that I didn't technically, by technicality, 100% because this game has like 10 hours of playtime and it's 1 in the morning? Maybe. Did you still leave a like on it? I hope so, because if you didn't, I mean, actually leaving a dislike doesn't hurt the algorithm that bad. Really, it's when you leave a mean like, I don't even know, I think it's like a mean share. It's like when someone shares the video and then they don't watch a lot of it. I think that hurts it a lot. But I do hope you leave a like because then it tells me you like this game and you want to see a part 2. If anything, this will probably be the first half of a video where I talk about 100%ing it. But either way, we have barely enough money. We did not do so well that time. We have barely enough money to max out the game about feeding a black hole. So thank you everybody for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, smash that smash button, like that like button. The smash button is a subscribe button. I feel like everybody should have caught on to this by now, but for the new people. And if you enjoyed this video all the way to watch it until the end, check out the video on the top right. YouTube's recommending it to you. I don't have anything selected there. YouTube recommends it. And if you watch until the end of this one, I trust them.